Alright, hello and welcome to the second episode of the second season of the Manchester United career mode. I don't really want to go into too much detail about last episode, apart from maybe our signings, so maybe probably should talk about them a little bit. In terms of results, we don't really want to talk about them. Before we get into anything though, I do want to say, the other day I was kind of scheduling the videos out for the week. I've messed up along the way because I am not very brainy. So today, of course, will be career mode. But what I realised is there is a WWE show again this weekend. Um, I forgot that NXT Vengeance Day was in fact this Saturday. So not very smart from me. But also, tomorrow will be NXT Vengeance Day predictions, and then Saturday will be career mode because I figured it out finally. I was like, oh shit, I'm not been very smart here. So, yeah, not great for me. Also, if the stream lags or it just kind of sucks in any way, realistically, I can't do much about that for once because the weather is awful. There's meant to be a storm coming. So, that's going to be fun when it comes. But anyway, let's get into the actual episode. So, if you didn't see last episode, we made two signings. Who the fuck is Scalvini? We made two signings, and I will get you them ASAP. We'll also take a look at our transfer history of the whole window thus far, from start to now. We sold Alex Telles to Borussia Dortmund for 18 million. Sold Anthony Martial to Sociedad for 20 million. We sold Dean Henderson to Monaco for 20 million. We bought in Lafont as a new backup for 23.5 million, who is yet to prove himself, but he's had one game and he conceded four, so it's a bit shitty, really. Then we brought in Makoko for 10.5 million, which is an absolute steal, and hopefully he'll become brilliant. Just reckon we also brought in Lafont for an absolute steal. His value's gone down a little bit for whatever reason. It was at 28.5, I think, or 29 when we bought him, so something like that. And then Donny van de Beek, we've decided to do something for Dortmund since they did something for us. He's already gone up 2 in rating, and he looks like he's going to come really good when he gets back from Borussia Dortmund. Donny van de Beek's out on loan there. Shola Shoretiri has gone on loan to Girona. Eric Bailly has gone to Nice on a permanent deal for 10 million. Thomas Muss has gone to Adana, Demirspor. Zidane Iqbal's gone on loan to Levante. Garnacho's gone on loan to Valencia. Bernard's gone on loan to Trabzonspor. And then Teddy Mengi has gone on loan to Bournemouth. We still have one more signing to make, and I haven't decided what to do yet, to be honest with you. So we'll have to think about that as well. Bloody NXT, ruined my plans for Friday. Have my snacks ready for The Walking Dead. I was ready to finish off The Walking Dead. I was thinking of finishing it yesterday, but I just didn't want to stream, so I just wanted the day not streaming, so I didn't stream yesterday. And then I was going to do it on Friday, but of course, NXT, Vengeance Day, bastards. So Walking Dead finale probably won't be until Sunday now, which is a bit annoying, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just noticed there, that one there. West Ham win race for Josko Gvardiol. So West Ham are going to be a problem down the line. Scalvini is my top centre back 8 seasons into my power career mode. Don't disrespect my goat. Fair enough then. I just didn't know who he was. If he's a good player, then fair play. But he's just come up on my list there of whatever the fuck I was scouting. Defensive minded, promising, and tall. He looks very slow to start off with, but it doesn't look too bad. 6'4". Doesn't look awful. Signing's got to be Mbappe, right? See what it costs. Might as well bring him in. You know, we can afford about 6 of them. So we got 153 million. That's not too bad. Let's go for him. Why not? Unfortunately, at the moment where we're at, he is a bit out of our price range, so we can't go for Mbappe, unfortunately. As much as I would very much love to. Not to mention the fact that we already have 3 or 4, actually. I forgot we have 4 now. Good functioning strikers. The Haaland lad might be a bit of a shout. We can have a look. Definitely have a look. I do. Although I don't really want to sign anyone from Big Six clubs, ideally. He's still a Big Six club, and he probably would go out of our price range as well. That's another issue. Now, what I'm thinking is we take a look at the squad and see where we actually need to strengthen. All right, so I mean, right. Let's go through position by position. First of all, VTech. I don't know how you've got there, but please don't be there anymore. So, goalkeeper, we're set. We've got two that I want to get out of loan with VTech. We've also got the Font. Left back, we've got Shaw, Williams, and Fernandez. Some of these I want to go out on loan and not been offered yet. We've got Dallo, Laird as well on the right hand side. Centre back, my idea was a centre back. Maybe sell Maguire. Maybe sell Maguire and bring in another backup centre back. That was my thinking. And maybe get De Kuiper down the line because De Kuiper was a favourite, but I think we get him down the line rather than just now. Martinez, Linda. Yeah, I think we need another centre back and move Maguire on. I know that's a big call, but I think that might be the move. Or maybe a CDM to back up Casemiro because as much as I like McTominay, I actually prefer him a bit further up the pitch. So maybe a CDM. Maybe more midfield in general. We aren't actually that deep in midfield, are we? Fuck. Maybe a midfielder. So it's either Fridge and centre back or Fred and a midfielder. Maybe not Fred. Maybe not selling Fred, but definitely midfield needs to come in. We've got Langer, Diallo off the right. We've got Kvaratskhelia off the left. Rashford at push. And then up front, we're set. So it's just centre back or centre mid, really, is the move. And if we're going for a centre back, what are we going for? We need someone to back up Martinez and Varane, really. Probably even behind Lindelof. Now, I'm not saying Scalvini, because I don't really know him that well, but I'm trying to think of someone who's a bit quite fast, but could do the job, maybe. I'm just trying to think. I don't really, like I said, I don't really want to go anyone tops, like, from the other big six clubs. I'm trying to think. I was thinking Timber, but he's probably a starter if he comes in. Uh, Bella Kotchap. That's a shout. That is a shout. The main issue is how long will it take to scout him because I don't have much time left now. But Bella Kotchap could definitely be on the lookout. 6'3", fast. Showing great potential. How long does he take to scout? What do you mean not scouting? I've had him shortlist. Scout. 18 days. Why is it taking 18 days? I think I maybe want someone who's a bit... as much as I probably rate Bella Kotchap, I've seen him play and he's quite good. They're actually in Championship or Southampton. I just don't know what kind of money to offer. That's the only issue with that. I mean, I've got an app where I can see season 1, but he's probably grown since season 1. Probably cost quite a bit more. Do I just straight swap with Maguire, maybe? That might be a move. Right, well, how long have we got left? From the August 19th. I'm just going to go over what we did last episode and what we're going to do this episode, well, I think. It didn't go well last episode, to put it short. We went into the pre-season tournament, played the highlights, actually did quite well, didn't concede. We came into the big boy competitions, we lost 4-2 twice. We lost to Liverpool 4-2 in the Community Shield, and then we kicked off our Premier League season by losing 4-2 to Aston Villa at Old Trafford. So, not a great start. So we're looking, obviously, for pick-up in form. I've got an idea that I want to try for Crystal Palace. Whether it works or not is a different matter, but I'm going to go for it anyway. We'll play them away at Selhurst Park to open today's episode. We'll then have Leeds at Old Trafford for the second game. Deadline day will come about as well. We've also got Liverpool away from home. That's going to be a fucking bastard. I didn't realise we had this today. But, we take all challenges as they come. Liverpool at Anfield could be a fun one. And then we'll finish off today against Wolves back at Old Trafford. Now, what I'm going to do, I think I am just going to do a straight swap from Maguire, innit? I mean, maybe not in terms of value the best deal, actually, now that I think about it. What is Maguire's deal? Deal value is what I'm trying. What does he do? Like, what's his deal? What's he about? But in all seriousness, what's his value? 15 mil. Well, I mean, I just don't want to overpay for Bella Kotchap. I'm wondering if you go for someone more well known. Oh, right. Bear with me. I'm gonna cheat slightly. Just gonna cheat slightly real quick. I've got a career mode app. I'm just gonna try and find fast centre backs. Bear with me, guys. Right. Right. So someone that's come up is Lucaba, Costello Lucaba. I don't know how you pronounce his name. We'll figure that out. Think Ten Hag, listen to my advice last episode. Have Sancho run out at Cam. I was offered a spot in Ten Hag's coaching staff, but turned it down, staying loyal to Cami. Kotchap is a bit of a long-term player, to be fair. Perhaps better to go with someone a bit more known. I was thinking that I just seen a guy on the career mode app called Lucaba. Or Costello. This is the one here. He's got to Sassuolo. But I'm thinking, what if we do a swap for him for Maguire, perhaps? It says his potential's 86. I think I might go for him anyway, just because we need a centre back who can grow, really. As much as I know Bella Kotchap can grow. It's just I'm gonna check that actually. I'm gonna check the career mode app for Bella Kotchap now. I'm gonna cheat again. I do have it, but it only bases off the first year, so it's kind of unreliable. Armel Bella Kotchap. He's actually quite similar, to be honest. And Bella Kotchap is faster. Ooh. They're both very good. Both very good ideas. What's the kid's name? Lucaba. Lucaba is already higher rated and he's got more potential as well. Just comparing stats. Slightly slower, better at defending. Ooh. We could put him on a speed drill. I think we're gonna go Costello Lucaba from Sassuolo. It might not work out. Apparently we've already accepted a transfer. Or did he just move? Did he just move to Sassuolo? Because if he just moved there, I kind of don't want to, step on their toes. I only use the career mode app, not waiting to implement this with Scout Report. It's probably easier, really. I should use it more than I do. Yeah, but so... I also had another idea, but we'll do that in a second. But I'm just thinking... what was I thinking? If he just moved to Sassuolo, it probably wouldn't be realistic to just go straight in for him, would it? I don't really care about free agents, respectfully. I just want to see if he's on the list anywhere. Look out for Sassuolo. Okay, so he's more than what the thing is. But I just... fuck it, we're going for it. I don't care. Fuck realism. On this occasion, I want the guy. I'm getting the guy. Alright. I was just trying to find when he got bought, and apparently it's a mystery. We're going to approach Dubai. And we're going to straight swap from Maguire and see what they say. Maguire could have a spell in Italy. It's done wonders for Chris Smalling. Right, no, don't get me wrong here, Sassuolo. I know it's Maguire, but surely that's it's a bit quick, isn't it? I understand that you might not want Maguire, but think about it, maybe. Just straight walked out. Oh, mate. Right. What now? Do we go for Bella Kotchap instead? I'm going to go for Bella Kotchap instead. See if they want Maguire. He was genuinely discussing the offer to Maguire. We're going to try it again. And see if this has any more effect on Southampton. I thought about like Maguire would thrive in the Championship. Wouldn't he? Hint, hint. Oh! Well, there you go then. I probably overpaid though. That's the thing, I probably overpaid. So, I mean, I'm not going to sign him now. Because we know we can do that deal. I would prefer Lukeba, I think. Actually, do I? Because I reckon Bella Kotchap would be similar. I reckon... Yeah, fuck it, we're going... Right. We're going to think about this for a second. Right, so how do I do this? I'm lost on these new... Well, it's not much difference, but I'm lost on these menus. What I wanted to do was check how long it would take to scout Lukeba, but apparently that's a difficult thing. 18 days. He's an exciting prospect. I think we're just going to go for Bella Kotchap. It was a good idea in the first place. I don't want to fucking arse it up. I do need a new backup centre-back, and I feel like Bella Kotchap's got the potential. Right, fuck it. Bella Kotchap, you're coming in, mate. A rotation, obviously. 3 years, sure. We have absolutely no idea what to offer him in terms of wage or anything, so of course the game is going to make me do it. Right, how does 20k grab you? You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fine. 24k and sign-in bonus. Good little player. Rotates in for cup games / Europa League games. Just a backup as well in case any injuries happen. I'm not giving him $1 million in wages. There's a reason you didn't get the job as the assistant. Alright, in all seriousness. New man in. I'm sorry, Harry. Been a good servant to us that first season, but we need someone a bit faster, with a bit more potential. Just for the record, he will not be wearing number 3. We'll be switching that. So a straight swap between... This is going to be an F, I know, but like... Oh... It's not bad. The player value is 12 million. And he's 70... That might actually be... I actually think that might be a better deal than what we could have done with you. Didn't want Maguire. Everyone wants Maguire, just not us. And Sassuolo. Alright, so immediately going to go and do a development plan for him. I also started doing development plans off screen for other players that haven't hit their potential because I didn't realise I hadn't done it. So just going through, we'll do Bella Kotchap's in a second. These are the development plans now for the team. I didn't realise I hadn't done them. And now that I have done them, we Gucci. I think there's 1 or 2. They're on a position change. Alvaro Fernandez is going to left mid because he's just better there. I think. So we'll figure that one out as well. He's the only one position changing, but here are all the development plans. It's not a big deal, but it's just to kind of work on him a little bit. Also, what was I going to do? Oh, yes. There was one thing I was going to check. I was going to check Sancho's ability to go cam. That's right. I think I checked this, and it took a wee while because his shooting sucks. Now, let me refresh my memory. If this takes 2 weeks, then we might actually go for it. Oh! Sorry. This wasn't 2 weeks when I last checked it. Excuse me, FIFA. You've made me look like a mug, and I want an apology. Well, what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to give Sancho a try at cam. See how he plays. If he plays well, he can go there. He probably will start ahead of Bruno as well if he does go there. That's mental to think about. Also, Shabalala is still there. Shabalala is still here, but we're still looking for a loan for him. Whether it comes through or not, I don't know, but that's what we're looking for. Bella Kotchap is the man we've just signed, and we're going to get him on his development plan real quick before I forget. He's going to kind of just be back up, grow into a good centre-back, get the work rates up. What's going on here? He's already hit his pace potential, which is absolutely fine. It's good enough pace. But defensive work rate. Is there anything else that does defensive work rate? That one, yeah, we'll go that one. As well as changing his shirt number. He better stay at the club and become a club legend. I mean, realistically, he's only 70 or 52 rated in it, so I see Bill Koch up at a 31 for some reason. Don't ask why. Sorry, Ethan Galbraith, mate. I'm sorry. You're not having. I don't care. You're not going to be used this year unless you don't get loaned out. In which case, I'll have to change your shirt number because you're definitely not being number 4. But I see Bill Koch up as a 31. Is that his real number? Is that why I see that? I gotta check his real number. Mr. Lack of ball knowledge shown here. Southampton. Bill Koch at 37. Ah, I was close. 52 rated in games, 99 rated in our hearts. Right, we'll go 37 then, right? Would make more sense if we don't have a 37 already. I thought it was 31. You know, it's not too shabby. And nobody has a 37. So, we'll go with that. So, up first, we're going to get to the game now. Up first, we've got Crystal Palace. Now, I've got an idea for this. And it may not work. Of course, we're going to try Jadon Sancho at cam. Just to test it. Just to test the waters. But we're also going to have Makoko start up front. I think it'll be his first actual full-on start in a game that I've played. I just want to see what he's capable of. What was I going to do here? It does mean bringing Fernandes off, though. Ooh, that could be risky business. I mean, he's not been great so far this season, but played literally one game. But that could be risky business. I believe in my club, Chelsea has made a grave mistake spending. I believe my club Chelsea has made a grave mistake spending so much money on these players. Yeah, I mean, you've definitely overspent, but I mean, if they all work out, then you're a powerhouse of a club, so it works. I guess it works. We might try Bella Koch up off the bench at some point. Makoko stats: fast, shooting's coming up, passing needs work, dribbling's good, defending is. I mean, obviously, there's still a lot that needs work, but again, he is 18. So I'm not really worried. What I didn't know was that he was left-footed. So that's interesting. Right. Makoko there. Shesko can cry on the reserves for a bit longer. He'll probably get a game next. But that's how it'll look, I think, for this one. Is there any other changes I need to make? Who have we got next? Leeds. So we need to think Leeds, because Leeds are rivals, aren't they? Does Casemiro take the armband, though? That's the question. Fred starts, surely. Not today. He doesn't. He doesn't today. We'll give Dave the armband. I mean, Dave's got a bit of making up to do after that Villa performance, so he better do it. I think looking at that, that's how we roll. And mate, I really need you to get loaned out. Shabalala. Yeah, we'll keep Fernandes on the bench. We're gonna bring Eriksen to the reserves for now because we don't need two of the same kind of position. Alanga can have a run out on the bench. I think we go like that and see how it works. So taking a look at the team then for today against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. We absolutely need a win, by the way, just for anyone who doesn't or isn't aware. De Gea in goal, and he'll be the captain. Malacia and Dalot as the fullbacks. Martinez and Varane at the centre backs. Casemiro at CDM. Kvaratskhelia off the left. Anthony off the right. Sancho at cam. Makoko and Abraham the strikers. I'm actually going to swap them across. I'm also putting a bit of a risk in this one because I'm risking Sancho at cam to see what he can do, and then Makoko up front to see what he can do from the rip. And also, I've named the formation 4-1-3-2. I can't remember if I did that on screen or off screen because, of course, it decided it's a 4-1-1-1-3. I'm not sure how it's really figured that out. So I've corrected it and said, no, it's a 4-1-3-2. That is the team. They've got a decent team as well. I don't think they had Andre in the midfield before, but they have him now. They've got Samari, who I know they've signed. Tav from Rangers as well, Tavernier. So we'll give it a go. We'll try. Does the +4 mean it's like 86 +4, so 90 rated, or 82? Huh. That's that's a good question. I think it's +4 to their stats in that position, right? Like overall. I've never, honestly, never known how that works. But I think it's based on their stats. And it's like an average overall of how much better they are at the moment, because either they're in form or they're in the right position or something. I'm going to be honest, I've never really known how that works. 82 but an 86 with dynamic rating. Oh, see, I probably should have researched that. Right, we're going to go to this game. I'm sick of pissing around. We're about 20 minutes into the episode. I've got 4 games to play today. Not so much a transfer window. This could hit 3 hours, can't lie. Every time, Zaha, he's at his former club. Yeah, like he played for us about 6 months, mate. Then went back to Palace because he shot the bed. Probably overdue for ordering a new headset anyway, but this one it sounds like it's packing in because I can't hear anything now from my ears. It's just plugged in normally though, I don't understand it. Mind me try to watch and check my audio. They play well, they get a boost. If they play piss poor, they're not playing at all, they get -3 overall. So normal's 80. But I knew the bad thing, I didn't know what the good thing meant. But I guess it means they're better then, right? Right, I'm just gonna, you know what, audio can fuck itself in my ears. I don't need to hear. No, hearing is Nightbot's getting smoke in the chat. Wait, I don't need to hear. I'll just not hear. That's fine, baby. Took a quick drink of water. I forgot I put fucking 69 on my cocoa. Oh, for fuck! I meant to change that. Right, well, whatever. We're gonna go for it. We need the win here. Nothing less than the best, please, lads. Why would you give him 69? I wonder. I wonder why Makoko is 69. Jeez. It's like someone, not necessarily someone in the chat asked him to be. No, so. Right, we kick off proceedings at Selhurst Park. I can't hear a damn thing. I'm going to have to get a new headset down the line. Malasia into Kvaratskhelia. So this is a proving ground for a couple of people. One person who doesn't need to prove themselves is Tammy Abraham. Sorry, hold on. Right, I didn't think it was going to be that easy that quick. I know, I had a good start. That's, yeah, you know, fair enough. Can I switch Nightbot off? I don't know. I had to do it, otherwise I would. Also, what happens if I keep it up? Will Nightbot ban me? Maybe. I'm rooting for Nightbot in that situation. But I don't know how to turn it off. If I knew, I would have done it by now. But also, it's a good way to save my YouTube channel if people want to check out the channel as well. So it kind of help. Why? Sorry. Oh, because I didn't change the attacking formate. We're not going to attack in then today, I guess, because I forgot to change the bloody thing. I thought I did this. Either it hasn't saved or I've just forgotten. Can I go back to normal, please? Fucking Christ. I wonder what happened there. Bear with me. Sorry, I know I'm just standing here with Sancho. Bear with me. I want to make sure everyone's got back in the right place. Yeah, so I need to fix that. That's the start. Start thing I need to fix. I tried to get through to Casemiro, who's very attacking. Malasia. Crossing it off the right, his right foot. I mean, Kvaratskhelia wins the ball. Makoko, oh, okay, blocked. So Palace spread the legs and took that. It was poor defending. That was madness. But I know we know Tammy Abraham's a weapon anyway. Don't commit to it. Malassia's going to catch up. I never said he was going to do anything. I just said he was going to catch up. Poor man's nose. I just yeeted at him. Right. De Gea to Malassia. Got Scalia now. Fuck off, Elise. He's got a good free kick against us. Familiar face. There we go. Wilfred Zaha again. It's not really that familiar. I kind of forgot it because he was only here for a couple of days. Abraham. Sancho. Line up a shot. Took a bit too long there. Now Abraham. Oh, saved by Guaita. Right, Scalia laid it off to him. And we look good. We look dangerous out the gate. We need to make sure that De Gea doesn't have a stinker. We need to watch our defending as well. I have defended there in case you're wondering. Yeah, it's still somehow got a shot. That's an interesting one, that. Malassia. He's going to run into Elise, despite me not wanting to do that. We'll take a throw, though. Sancho. Skelly. I'm hoping the audio's okay on stream because my stream is messing up and I can't watch it properly. So, fingers crossed. Scalia. Sancho. Brian just equalised against Man City. Ooh. Okoko. Abraham. We'll try and play it back here. Casemiro. I thought he got fouled, but the ref didn't see anything wrong with it. Didn't get the ball, though. I don't think the guy there. Scalia. Try to get a ball in. It's cleared away. Well, it's blocked and then just straight to their player. Casemiro crunching Elise. He has the highest point against his old club. I never knew, mate. It's Tammy Abraham's debut as well, in case you're wondering. Oh, he was fine. Okay, fine. I don't have to hear anyway, because it's only literally commentary that is boring anyway. Makoko. Inside to Scalia. Oh, Guaita with a good save. We need to find a second goal, because if we don't, we know what's going to happen. We're going to get fucking countered on, and they'll score, and I'll be very upset. Anthony. Ball in. Towards Dallo. Now, there was an update, FIFA update just before this episode that is fixing like taller players at corners or something, I think it said. Positions of taller players at corners, so they're more like helpful on the attack, I think, or something along those lines. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't read the whole thing. All I saw was gameplay updates, and I saw corners and taller players. I kind of just put two and two together. But basically, hopefully the positioned players better off of corners, and that's fine because I've got some tall players that can be positioned better off of corners. Alright, Scalia. It's not a very good pass to Sancho. Abraham back into Sancho. Oh, you know what? Sancho's cooking a little bit, you know? He's not scored yet, which is we expect from him. But it's not bad. I don't know why my stream, like, so far behind on my phone. Don't know what I've done to deserve this. Casemiro, good challenge. Again, as usual, big Casemiro. You throw in after Tavernier equalises tackles. I can't speak. Basically, before someone at 5'6" with 90 jumping would get higher and hit the ball better than someone 6'4" with, say, 88 jumping. Okay, so that's fixed, or at least it's. EA says it's fixed, which is better. Whether it's actually fixed is a different matter. Sancho, got at Scalia. Into Sancho. Casemiro, banger! Ah, you don't know if you don't try. We need to maybe start going for so many long shots, I think, and try and build up a bit better towards goals. Bakoko, Sancho. Into Tammy, one more to Kvaratskhelia. There we go. See, I was a bit more build-up play. I'm just shooting it from range, and it's obviously not working. But with a bit of build-up play, ball's nicely played across to Kvaratskhelia, who just has to caress it into that bottom right. Now I'm feeling confident. I want to go defensive, but I haven't switched the shit around, so it'll just be a 4-3-3. Palace, you lot are wank. Yeah, they've not read that at all, have they? That's a great little finish, though. Don't take anything away from the finish. Kvaratskhelia, next hit, 2-0. First goal of the season for the Georgian. Mind you, they said they fixed the passing and I haven't seen a change. Yeah, passing still as wank as ever. I'd like to hear the crowd chanting, but my headset will not allow. Right. Any headset recommendations for Series X? Because this headset sounds like it's buggered. Scalia, Sancho. I'll keep using this one until I get the new one because I don't necessarily need to hear, but I just want a new headset anyway. I think it's overdue for one. Casemiro, Scalia, Anthony, try to weave his way through. We haven't seen much of Anthony today, to be honest, off the right. But that's because I haven't really involved him. I've got a set of earphones I'm using currently when I'm playing multiplayer games, but they're not useful. We're just letting them through, are we? Okay, Martinez. That's an interesting one, mate. And also, they actually had to put out a patch out that said, "We fixed the referee's decision making." How much of a joke is that? I believe it, honestly. It's so stupid. EA, I don't know. I don't know how they managed to make less effort with their game each year. Makoko, go on the run, mate. You got the pace. You just don't have the options. We're going to have to cut back. Sancho. They're very defensive. Palace are very defensive. Not very good at it, but they are very defensive. Anthony. Oh. 3-3 before the break. Makoko loses out. Malacia from range. Well, yeah, he's a left back. Maybe. Should have thought about that before I took the shot. And now we have no left back. But Varane has that covered. Look at that. Take his leg. Go on, Varane. Pushing forward. Love to see it from your centre back. Could get the ball through it. Kvaratskhelia. 2 minutes out of time before the break. Dalot to Anthony. Sancho back to Anthony. Oh, it's closed down. That'll probably be the half. But that's a good half from us. I'll take that. Dominant half. The chat, please play Fred and Shabalala. Not even taking the piss. Play Fred our prince and Shabalala our king. I didn't bring him. Otherwise, maybe, but I didn't bring him. They've been left in Manchester. Good first half though. Tammy, as usual, on the score sheet. Are you surprised? Kvaratskhelia with the other goal before the break. It's 2-0 United. Now, we scored 2 in the last game against Aston Villa, but they scored 4. So I'm not fully sure we're out of the woods yet, but at the same time, I'd like to think we are. Taking a look around the grounds. Chelsea leading Liverpool 1-0. Wolseley leads 1-0 at Ellen Road. Aston Villa drawing 0-0 with Fulham, and Brighton drawing 1-1 with Manchester City. We've got Leicester and Bournemouth playing later on. So take a look at the stats half-time then. 65-35 with 12 shots to 3 and 1.4 expected goals to 0.8. So we've been dominant, and we should be 2-0 up. Fly them in a chopper, they could drop in like a Warzone map. But now all of a sudden shouting our managers are fraud and holding the best players back. Now hold up here, we're winning, alright? It's not like we're doing bad yet. I'll give them games next, alright? They can have the Leeds game. Jesus Christ, I'm getting held hostage in my own club. We'll have to go one striker though if I do that. Just the only way they both fit in. One striker would probably be Rashford since I left him out today. Or maybe even Sheshko. Makoko through to Anthony. We're going to try and use him a bit more second half. We know what he's capable of. Or we did last season anyway. Hopefully he doesn't fall off a bit. Makoko. Casemiro. Yeah, right. He's gone for his yearly banger. Hasn't worked. And now I can't switch to my player I want to switch to. Dalot, good tackle. Makoko. Not the pass we were looking for. Malacia good foot in. He could have been off. Shabalala up front. Anyone else hear the crowd shouting that? Shabalala has 52 shooting. The day I put him up front is the day I put Fred up front. I'm never putting Fred up front. Fred is lucky he's still at his club, to be honest with you. It's only because he loaned out Van de Beek that he is. No, sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm absolutely apologising because I have defended this. As you can see, we will do a little bit of surveillance here. Number 8 gets the ball, right? I have got Varane literally there. Did I not make the... Did I not... I swear I tackled. Am I blind? Or am I just tired? Is my foot not there? So I have... Pardon? Excuse me? I've intercepted it apparently straight to... Whatever. Whatever. Honestly, whatever. We're going to concede goals this season because the game is FIFA 23 and defending is about as much of a myth as it always was. I'm not even going to go into instant replay anymore. I'm just going to let the goals stand because what's the point? There's no point in complaining. Varane is literally there. I've intercepted it and then he's fucking lunged off somewhere else. I don't know why he's done that as well. Martinez runs past it. De Gea, I don't know what's going on with him so far this season. We've had 2 games, he's already conceded 5. Maybe should have started Lafont today. Lafont might get a nod against Leeds just to see what he can do in the Premier League. That's 52 higher than De Gea. Fred stops that from going in. Fuck off. Hate this chat. Turn chat off. Sancho to Anthony. Just try to find a way through now. Does that mean we had to have that second goal now? I'm glad we have it. Because they've gone and scored for no reason whatsoever. No, not deserving of it, but anyway. Okay. I don't understand defending in this game. I try to contain him and my players run away. If I'm just going to say that, if that somehow bounced through to Mateta after I made that tackle, I'm literally just assuming to result, like, genuinely. Because is there any point tackling if it's just going to bounce all the way to them again? And look how defensive they are. Everyone's back. They're 2-1 down, but they were that defensive. This game gives me an aneurysm, man. I don't really... I wanted it to go to Anthony, to be honest, but it's just not done that at all. It's not done anything I wanted there. Casemiro in that pocket. We were just very good. We are the English equivalent to Barcelona. Makoko gets his first Premier League goal, and I don't think it could have been an easier one. We're just playing around them. De Gea is a fraud. Told you he'd have a stinker this season. I put my faith in him for this season, but if he fucking stinks up the gaff, then he's gone. I believe De Gea's getting too old now, need fresh legs, hands. Makoko with a tap in. Oh, I don't know. You're on about it's a good little finish into the bottom left. What's the Makoko hit, by the way? I mean to ask this.
Goal for Manchester United, number 69, Makoko.
Sancho literally bodies him out of the ball. You go again. Anthony, okay, gets tackled as he tries to shoot. Leacher! Yeah, okay, I mean, that's about what I expected from a centre-back, for being honest. Okay, cool. I want to lunge, but I know I'll foul, and I want to contain, but the game doesn't allow it. Fucking, yeah, oh yeah. Beautiful, nice job, De Gea. The way that I've got Martinez in the way in the game is decided. Yeah, but he's 5'8", mate, so he's not actually in the way, is he? 'Cause he's too tall or too small. Whatever one I would try to say. Sancho. Right, we're gonna make changes anyway. But Sancho has been all right. But we're gonna try Bruno out, obviously, because he's Bruno. Alanga coming off the left because Kvaratskhelia is tired, and Rashford from Makoko just now. Actually, Rashford for Abraham. Because Abraham is more tired, and we need Abraham in better shape. Fred is your striker. Well, then you are not getting any goals. If Fred is your striker. There's a reason I'm the manager, and you are the viewer. I forgot Abraham was on the bloody pitch. Did he not score the first goal, or was that Makoko as well? I don't remember. This game has felt so long, and we're only in game 1 of 4. Casemiro, despite being on balance, decides to pass that off balance. Yeah, all right, lovely. Ball through because we left a hole in the defence as usual. All right. We got top 4 last season with my tactics. Yeah, maybe top 4 in the Europa League group, mate. We got 4th. Trafford coming off. Didn't see who was coming on. Schlop. Makoko gets it away. Actually, I think his player won it, or their player won it, but we'll clear it to Makoko. I wanted to be Varane there. And whether I was or whether I wasn't, I couldn't get the header that I wanted to. Malacia. To Makoko. Bruno. Not really the fastest, but we are on a counter. So it'll give him extra momentum. That works, isn't it? Oh, I tried to do a fucking ball roll in, and it hasn't done it. Alanga. Casemiro. Bruno. Rashford. Should slot it away. Does slot it away. And if it wasn't secure before, it is now. Marcus Rashford makes it 4. The game doesn't let him do his celebration, but that's okay. This is the bounce back we needed. Fred's proven he's actually... Yeah, that's in real life. That's not a video game world. Marcus finishes at bottom right, and it is 4-1 now to the good. And I think we can chill now. I mean, we could have chilled at 3-1, but the game will probably give them another goal for, you know, just for a token goal, just to be nice. Every result this season has to be 4-2, whether it's in our favour or against us as well. Yeah, I've got Dallo there, but God forbid it actually defends with him. I don't know who the fuck I'm aiming for here, because I'm aiming for... Well, no, that's a lie. I do know who I'm aiming for. I don't know who it's going to go to, who's probably more accurate. I hate this game sometimes. Yeah, fuck it. We'll give Belkoch up in debut. Cammy out and Trolls in. No. God, is that a recipe for disaster. Armel Belkoch up in his first game for Manchester United. Left-footed centre-backs, I really should have put him the other side, but who's counting? We've got 2 left-footed centre-backs now. Ref! Thank you. At least you saw that it was a foul. Right, we're going to try and knock this in here. Rukoko asking for it. I probably should have just passed it off to him, to be honest, but there is... Who is that? Alanga. Took me a second to realise. I'm still half asleep. Casemiro to McTominay. Or for McTominay, we're not going to do that. GBF is still trying to get Rangers to win the Europa League, get to the top of Scottish Premiership. Well, I mean, Celtic are there, so that's never going to happen. Maybe sign Fred and Shabalala, you'll get to the top of the Championship. Alanga. Makoko. Anthony. Can you stop blocking my curlers, please? That's an awful ball from Dallo. Casemiro. Back to Anthony. You don't know unless you try. Fizz one from range. I mean, we don't need to really try anymore. We've got 4. And they've got 1. And last time I checked numbers, 4 is more than 1. Like I said, the game will give another one just because why not, innit? And it'll be Zaha because the game just wants to say, oh, Zaha got a goal against his former club. Fred's proof he's actually Brazilian with that back heel the last day. That was against Reading, alright? I could score a back heel against Reading. Edouard coming on late now for Crystal Palace. And with not much injury time left, Palace want to make it look respectable, I think. We're just going to boot it up the pitch and make sure they can't get another goal. Anthony, they want to press. They're going to get another attack out of this, you know. I'm really committed forward Martinez here. Leach gets the defence, and that should be it. And that is it. Decent win. Avenge that loss against Aston Villa at least, but it would have been nice to keep a clean sheet. We're not allowed, but it would have been nice, you know. Reading are world class, he's just that damn good. Okay, right. Can't remember who scored little goals. I think Abraham scored the first one. I can't remember, but I know Kvaratskhelia, Makoko, and Rashford scored, but I can't remember who scored the first. Oh yeah, it was Tammy who scored right at the start. I think they deserved 3 points personally. Okay. I'm too tired to argue with today. Right. Take a look at the stats then. As you can tell, completely deserved for Crystal Palace there, but somehow we snuck it. 62 to 38 turns possession in favour of us. Double their shots, 20 to 10, and then 3.4 expected goals to 2.1. Close game though, close game. GG's. Man of the match goes to Kvaratskhelia with a 8.4, a goal and assist off the left. Now I know Sancho didn't do too well in the cam role. He wasn't awful. But now I think maybe we have a new left mid, and I don't know if Sancho has much choice over it, because Kvaratskhelia is very good there, and I really enjoyed using him in that match. Mukoko as well, not too bad for his full debut, full Premier League debut anyway, a goal in his debut, 8.4. Abraham with a goal and assist and an 8.2. Casemiro, solid, except for when he wasn't. Sancho with an assist of 7.7, then Rashford getting the other goal, 7.5. Bruno coming off the bench to get an assist of 6.3, but he came on late, so we're not going to really criticise him too much. The game was already over by that point. As for Crystal Palace, Andre with a goal and a 7.6. Doucouré apparently got 7.4. I don't really know what he did, but he was there. Samari getting the assist, though, for the Andre goal, and a 7 rating for him. So there is the Palace ratings. Let's take a look at goalkeepers. Let's compare goalkeepers here. Gaita, 12 shots to his goal, 8 saves, 4 conceded. And De Gea with 7 shots to his goal, 6 saves, 1 conceded. He may be getting a bit older, but he's still making decent saves. You have the best Twitch chat, you know, with class. Yeah. Post-match interview. We'll move on from that. Chelsea beat Liverpool, you know. Although Man City did not beat Brighton. I mean, if I had to pick a different chat, maybe would, but you know you're here, and that's all that matters. Looks today as if Crystal Palace were ever going to be able to put your team under pressure. I mean, they did. When they tackle, or when I tackle, they got the ball anyway. So, like, what can you do? They couldn't handle our attacking play today, and we'll take the 3 points and run with them. Was that a game you always felt in control of? Yes, I would say anyway. I felt like we were in control of it. Actually allowed to defend. Surprised a few people today by playing Sancho as an attacking midfielder. Yeah, well, I was told to. I think he's alright. I don't know if it'll be a permanent change, but we'll try him again there at some point. Hurt our feelings. Well, I mean, you're telling me to play a 52 rated up front. How do you think that makes me feel? Probably from Sancho saying, alright, I'm happy to do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to do for the team. We might give it another go, mate, so keep on your guard. Right, let's see how many more transfer stuffs we get. There goes... Wait, did I loan Brandon Williams out? I don't remember doing this, or did I sell him? I don't even remember. He's going somewhere anyway. Well, I don't remember what I did with Brandon Williams. I maybe should have looked. But apparently we've done something with Brandon Williams. It probably was done last episode. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, he's off to Montpellier on a 2-year loan. Well, there you go. I don't remember doing that. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying my memory's bad. Inboxes. We've got Williams loaned out for 2 years. A Michael Dawson loan offer from Ponferradina, which absolutely, mate. On you go for a year, mate. I think that's Spain. Wait, did I... Hold on, did I do loan with option to buy? I'm just watching the stream back. I might have fucked up. I did do loan with option to buy. Shit. Right, retract that. Sorry, mate. I'm dumb. Shows I'm like, literally... How have I been streaming for this long already? I'm still not awake yet. Right, Palestri is going to Porto for a year. Sorry, Dawson, mate. I kind of fucked up there. Leipzig got Varane, not just now. And PSG want Martinez, but it's a swap deal. Wow! Mate. What? Right. Let's think about this for a second. PSG have come in for 18.2 million and Lionel Messi for 61.5 million valued Lisandro Martinez. I'm going to say no to it, but that's one hell of an offer. If that comes in real life, you really... Well, I mean, you might refuse that, but that... PSG have offered Messi and money for Martinez. What world are we in? View exchange player. Let's take a little look at him, see what he's all about. Who is this guy anyway? 89 rated. Realistically, if he was a bit younger, maybe. We did use Messi last year as well because I had Messi and Ronaldo. But I think without Ronaldo, I can't really use Messi. I'm going to say no. But that is an offer I didn't expect to get. Martinez for 18.2 million and Messi. We're archiving that. Because then I can always remember that Martinez is clear of Messi. Anything else to come in before Leeds? There is. A McTominay transfer offer. Ooh. Ooh. I'm probably going to say no, but it's an interesting offer, you know. 35.5 or 35.3 million from Atletico. If I hadn't already made my 3 signings, I'd maybe accept this, but I've already made 3 signings this summer, so I don't want to sell him because I'd have to sign someone else. At the moment. Come back to me in January. We'll maybe talk cash. Now, can I get some loan offers for the players that I want to loan out? Match rescheduled. Okay, there's a lot of match rescheduled, which means I'm assuming we have a Europa League group, which we'll check in a second. Wolves has been rescheduled. Fulham's been rescheduled. City's been rescheduled. Burnley's been rescheduled. Norwich has been rescheduled. Newcastle. They're all been rescheduled because we do have a Europa League group. We might even start the Europa League campaign today. I don't know. It's kind of sprung up on me. Who have we got in our group? Our group this year. Trabzonspor, Midtjylland, and Legia Warsaw. Now, to say I expect to get through top, I don't think is a surprise. But we didn't get through top last year. Did we? We might have done. I don't remember. But with some shock results last year. So I'm hoping there's no shock results this year. There's no Sparta Prague. There is Slavia Prague, though. But I don't think there's any Sparta Prague. Newcastle are in here. Barcelona are in here. Oh, boy. All right. Napoli are in here as well. I'm just trying. There's no Sparta Prague, is there? Good. All right. Just have a little look around. See what other teams we've got in the comp. Ajax are in. Celtic are in. Milan are down here. Oh, fuck. Milan are down here. Stinky group, that is. Yeah, we should be making it through that without really any issues. But this is the Manchester United career mode. So now that we've got our Europa League group, do we actually play the Europa League games today? Because we've got Leeds. Then we've got Liverpool. And instead of Wolves, we're actually going to start our Europa League campaign against Trabzonspor. Alright, well, I mean, there you go. The game has decided. Change of plan, mate. You've got fucking... Wow, okay. We've also got our... Is that Carabao Cup? Against Sheffield United? It will be, won't it? Apparently we've got a Carabao Cup game as well. Round 3. Manchester City have Burnley. Chelsea have Ipswich. Arsenal and Newcastle are going to get each other. Alright. Liverpool versus Brentford. I mean, there's no real easy games for the top 6, is there? So I think, honestly, we probably got the easiest draw out of the big 6 there. No, I didn't take Messi. I'm not taking Messi. He'll only decline, and with Martinez, we've got a class centre-back, so I didn't take Messi. Didn't fumble the deal, alright? I made a wise choice, okay? Alright. Before we go into this... Actually, before we go to this match against Leeds, we have to do the pre-match conference. It's a rivalry, this. Remember that. Leeds yet to win yet. We've already won now, ha ha ha. You have Leeds United worried. We were excellent. I was considering swapping in Lafont for this one, but I'm actually going to go. I'm going to wait till the Europa League game, and we'll try Lafont there. 3 new players coming in. Nope, we're not signing anymore. Selling. Oh, selling. Yes, we can. We can sell some more. We're allowed to sell some more, but buying, we're only trying to do 3 per window. Because I feel like any more than that is ridiculous, to be honest. Theo Johnson's a mighty fine individual, isn't he? I was thinking of customizing him a bit, but I think he's just fine as he is, really, isn't he? Why has the team been struggling? I have to take some of I've not been playing Fred and Shabalala, so I think that's what the issue is there. So I'll figure that out for next game. That is the issue, yeah. Right. Fred and Shabalala are getting the start of this game. If you guys... if they don't play well, I'm blaming you guys, alright? One minute, crystal clear. We'll save over after the first game. You're finally getting it. I'm finally getting a hemorrhage from listening to it, yes. Leeds up next then at Old Trafford. Kvaratskhelia scores first goal of the season. Kvaratskhelia scored for the first time in the season to push Manchester United to a 4-1 win against Crystal Palace. Champions League group stage draw. I don't really care, but we know about our Europa League group stage draw, and it is in fact the group you've seen already, but it'll show us on the screen again. Trabzonspor, Midtjylland, and Warsaw. And clubs anticipate Champions League draw. I mean, Bayern won it last year, but I want to kind of have a look. Sorry, Frankfurt, Liverpool, and Lazio will give them a serious challenge. Okay. Man United allow Maguire to leave. Manchester United have shown their commitment by maybe to developing young players, as they have somewhat surprisingly decided to place Harry Maguire on a transfer list. The player may be the wrong side of 30, but he's still widely seen as one of the key members of the team, and his release will come as a shock to the fans. Player of his ability should be in great demand, and Manchester United will be demanding a significant fee for his transfer. He's already gone. He's gone to... where did he go? He's gone somewhere. Celtic signed Joe Linton? Excuse me? Fair enough. It's not a transfer I expected to see. That's not a transfer I expected to see. He's getting 66k a week. Mad. Fair enough. You know what, Celtic? I appreciate your wanting to do something after Rangers won the Premier League last season, to be fair. Right. We're going to go with the one striker, and it's not going to be Tammy. It's going to be Rashi to start today. Sancho will have another run off the left, and we'll kind of evaluate between his left wing performance and his cam performance. I did say I'd start Fred and Shabalala. Shabalala's got up to 83, 53. I can't read. I wish he'd gone up to 83. That'd be sick. Right. Can make sure I have plenty of midfield options on the bench for when this inevitably goes wrong. Varane's going to get a little resty as well. Do we go Bellicott? We're going to go Lindelof, see if he can repeat his fun from last year. Wan-Bissaka gets a run out, but Malacia stays left. And Bellicott comes back on the bench again. I do want to give Diallo a run out. He'll get to the Trabzonspor game, though, probably. Who did you get in the Champions League group stage? Oh, yeah. All right, you know what? This close to getting a modded. This close. You can't see what I'm doing with my fingers, but they're almost touching, alright? This close. Right, so that's what we're going to roll with for this one, I think. Against Leeds. We do want to win, but we also don't want to win due to the midfield we've chosen, so it's an interesting one. Why does I respect Casemiro, I respect the hell out of Casemiro. Stop giving him the armband. Taking a look now at the team for today. De Gea in goal. Malacia and Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks. Martinez and Lindelof as the centre-back options. Casemiro, CDM. The fan-picked midfield. I just want to make that clear. The fan-picked midfield. Chat picked this of Fred and Shabalala. Sancho off the left, Anthony off the right, and Rashford through the middle as the striker. Now, problem is, Leeds are our bulky team a little bit. So this is probably the worst game to try and do this. But we're going to do this. So, we shall see. At Old Trafford, Manchester United versus Leeds. See how it goes. Before we do, I want to make sure we've got Šeško on the bench, actually, rather than Tammy. Because Tammy's tired. Šeško needs a run out or he'll get very gur. Let's have a go and see what we get. Shabalala has captain all over him. Not just now, maybe down the line. Maybe in the future, absolutely. He's captain material, but Not yet. I'm not having a 53 captain the side because you know how far morale would go down. We're about to see real football being played now the season really turns around. I'd just like to say I've been held hostage by my Twitch chat. And help.
Here is our Manchester United are lining up. Number 1, De Gea. Number 29.
Our first win against Old Trafford. Yeah, we're playing the stadium today. At Old Trafford is yet to come. Granted, we have only played one game at Theatre of Dreams. It was a loss against Aston Villa. So we're hoping to bounce back in terms of the home games. And against Leeds, my bogey team from last year, it's going to be an interesting one. Chelsea were my other bogey team, but I can't really count them as a bogey team because they're a big sixth. I mean, maybe not in real life, but in this game, Chelsea are a big six. They're in the Champions League this year. We've given you winning tactics. We just want you to succeed, mate, by putting Fred and Shabalala. Shabalala I'll accept, but pick Fred in the team. The temptation just to say I'm switching the number 7 off Shabalala is very high, but I think if I do switch the number 7 off Shabalala now, I'll get a full-on mutiny. So it's kind of, I'm stuck with my bad decisions. Speaking of Leeds, though, they've actually built quite a bit of a team here, you know. Some of the signings may be questionable, like Michael Keane and Alexander Mitrovic, who they didn't really need him, but also they've built quite young as well. They've got Aronson, of course. They've got Tyler Adams coming in real life. Disassi coming in is a decent signing as well. They've got some good signings for Leeds, and they've got Nonto as well on the bench. They've got plenty of attacking options if Unal doesn't work out. But every time we play against this man, he scores past me, so don't be surprised if you see another one go past De Gea at the hands of their number 10. They kick off proceedings here at Old Trafford. Right. I've got to play with the midfielder Fred, Shabalala, and Casemiro, who, I mean, Casemiro is probably the only good part of the midfield. Oh, sorry. Casemiro and Shabalala are the good parts. I'll be fine. I'm fine with Shabalala. It's just the other man there. Because a few weeks ago we were planning on selling him, and now he's staying because Van de Beek got loaned out. Sancho to Shabalala. Anthony. Fred tried to tackle him there. You saw that. Wan-Bissaka's going to push forward, and there's nobody there. What? Sorry. Did I come into the game without an attack today, lads? Fred, Casemiro. Anthony. Did it mess up my positions again? Rashford, good save. Meslier. Did it mess up my positions? No. So why is Rashford so far back? Why is Anthony in the middle? It's a very good save though to deny Rashford. Anthony. Towards Lindelof. It's not going to make it to him. Shabalala. Oh my god, imagine. Yeah, right. Yeah. So, are you surprised? He is. It's actually not as far over as I thought it would be. But you got to give it a try from that kind of range, isn't it? I mean, Shabalala would have got the Europa League game as well, so I don't know why I'm playing him here in the Premier League game where we need to try and find form if we're going to go for top 4 this year. But why not, innit? It's all about fun. Results don't matter. We'll go for the Europa League 3 seasons in a row next season. I don't mind. Player to watch is Anthony. He hasn't done anything this season yet. I don't know how he's a player to watch, but we have only had 2 games. We were tired from doing all the carrying last year. They fall to Casemiro. No, it's not. I don't know how it's not. And it won't let me switch off my left back, so my left back's that position. This is great. I'm actually having fun. I want to go Casemiro there so Malacia wouldn't run out of position. And the game decided, well, yeah. And now it's locked me off Wan-Bissaka. Okay, you know what? You know what, FIFA? You just choose the players I play as, mate, because apparently I'm not allowed. Ball straight to De Gea's hands. Rashford holding it up for Anthony. Wan-Bissaka making another attacking run. I could be intrigued by this Wan-Bissaka attacking kind of play here. Anthony on the edge. I mean, first of all, shouldn't be on the right foot. Second of all, I shouldn't have shot immediately. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Ball through to Rashford. Sancho. Back into Rashford. Can he turn and shoot? He can turn. Casemiro. Why? I wanted Casemiro to get to that. I don't know why he hasn't got to it. Fred to to Shabalala, sorry. I expected Rashford to be in a striker spot. Shabalala loses out. Okay. Not a bad start from us, but arguably could be better with Fernandes and Eriksen on rather than Fred and Shabalala, but you know, I try everything once. Doesn't work out, then I know to blame. Blocked by, I think it was Lindelof there, the shot from Tyler Adams going for a corner. Barely missed that. Is that the one where Shabalala just yeeted it over? Quite far off in my opinion. Araujo. Looking towards Sinistera. Fred heads it away. Only as far as a Leeds player. Shabalala. No, this could be the moment. This could be the moment for number 7. Yeah. Now, there's a problem with trying to counter-attack with a guy who has 53 rating. And there it is. He's just not very good. Lindelof. Perfect block. Reading it perfectly. Fred now. Spots Anthony. Now, this is the counter-attack we need. The man with 90-odd pace. I've overhit this. I haven't. I just keep it in. Fred. Shabalala. Oh, he was close. It's a good tackle from the Leeds defender. But imagine if Fred assists to a Shabalala goal. Jesus Christ. Never hear the end of it. I've overcommitted Martinez, like, for some reason. I don't really know why. Wan-Bissaka puts a tackle in, doesn't get the ball, but Lindelof's there to intercept. Fred there to lose it. Unal. Sorry. Did I... Give me a second, guys. Let's check something. Right. I don't think you can see it here, but I might have accidentally maybe turned offsides off. How is he onside? No, but like... Oh. You know what? Fair play. It's a great run then. He wasn't offside. You know what? It wasn't my eyes, alright. If I say he's offside, alright? I overrule the game. Why do I take so long to wake up, man? Araujo. Just headed away by Fred to nobody. Useful, that. At least it's out of the danger zone for now. Back in. Lindelof. Alright. Good save from De Gea. I've tried to pass it away with Lindelof. It hasn't done it. Oh, right. I thought the way you put it, you were like, oh, he wasn't offside, you idiot. Rather than he wasn't offside as in surprise. That's my bad for interpreting it the wrong way. But yeah, I had to check that because it looked really much like it. They're going to go short here, but Fred's got this watched. Watch this. Look at this. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fred has it red. Look at that. Can't believe that Fred's actually made a tackle successfully. Big Day's been decent today so far. He's had a couple of good chances, and so far De Gea's been equal to him. Will that continue? I hope so. But with this game, you know, I think it could happen. Wan-Bissaka to Shabalala. Not really where I want to lose it. I did win it back. Right, he's offside, thankfully. But by popular demand, I won the ball back there. And the game has decided, yeah, try again. You've got to tackle at least 3 times before you get to defend. And it isn't very far offside either. The save technique from De Gea has to be questioned too, but at least it is just offside. For a second there, I thought it went 1-0 down. Malacia. Sancho. Shabalala's making a decent run through here. Needs some options. Because if he doesn't get options, he shoots like that. Jesus, where is he aiming? I've aimed that at the goal. Oh my god. This man desperately needs a loan out, man. Shabalala was fouled there. He was fouled there, yeah, but like the game won't give you that. Fortunately, Melier goal kick. Hopefully Martinez wins this, but he is 5'8". He does win it. Shabalala, Anthony. Try to find Shabalala again. We come to Wan-Bissaka. Very attacking fullback today. Anthony. Fred. Rashford. 1-0, and it's a Fred assist. It's a Fred assist. Rashford bags into the top left. Maybe we don't deserve it, but I don't care. It's a goal. It's 1-0 Manchester United, nearly 40 minutes in, just before half time. Rashford just plows one into the top left, past Melier. Shabalala was just messing. If he tries hard, the game we're down 30-0. Yeah, exactly. We're taking it easy on Leeds. Who got the assist, mate? I believe it was Casemiro with the assist. 2 goals in 3 matches for our number 10, Marcus Rashford, assisted by Casemiro, quote unquote. 1-0 at Old Trafford. Lassie with a good tackle. Sancho reads that perfectly. Now Shabalala spots Rashford. Tries to get it out to Sancho. There's a lot of Leeds men in here. Shabalala into Fred. Oh, it could have been a goal for Fred as well before the half, but Melier makes a good save. Fred passing well and got the assist. No captain, my captain. I'm glad he's not the captain. Do you remember? Can you imagine Varane and Martinez taking orders from Fred? Well, I mean, mental. Anthony, ball in towards Lindelof. Not quite. Shabalala going to try it again from range. I think at some point we're just going to have to accept that Shabalala can't shoot. Four minutes of added time. Goodness knows where they've come from, but they're here now. They're here to give Leeds a goal, I think, actually. I believe I'm told. My earpiece there. Good tackle by Martinez. Don't win the ball. Wonder why. Because the game wants to give Leeds a goal, perhaps, maybe. Good save, De Gea. De Gea may not be... the game might be giving Leeds a goal, but De Gea ain't. Lassie clears that, what should be a half-time. 1-0! Deflected again. Check this ref's bank service is being paid off. Who's deflected it? Oh, mate. The Shabalala Fred bias is unreal. I didn't think I'd ever get that much bias for 2 players. I mean, I expected the Fred stuff, because that was all last year's career mode as well, but Shabalala... He'll be no Finlay Alexander, but he's definitely got the fan support. Fred and De Gea, best players at half. 52 to 48 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 6, 2.1 expected goals, 0.8. Let's check who the best players at half were. I don't usually do this, but let's check who they are. Best rating so far goes to Rashford with a 7.5. Does have the goal, to be fair. Wan-Bissaka and De Gea with 7s, and Fred up there with 6.9, and he got the assist for the goal, to be fair. So not too shabby. Can't help but notice that Shabalala was only a 6 there as well, but I don't want to bring that up. Right, that's not what I want to do. It's a good start. Great, fantastic start to the second half there. Thank you, Martinez. You've atoned for your error. I wanted to play it out to Malacia, and it didn't go to him. And Wan-Bissaka's getting pressed to fuck here. Gets it to Fred. Ball for it, Rashford. Rashford going to need some support here. Only support so far as Anthony. Casemiro. Now. Obviously, I don't think that was intended for Casemiro. I intended it for Fred anyway. Whether the game has other ideas is, I mean, obvious. But I intended that pass to go to Fred and then to Shabalala because that was a run through that was being made. But game aside, otherwise, good block. Malacia will get there as well to intercept and get it away. Sancho. He's not been too bad today. Quiet, but not bad. Shabalala. I'm going to stop trying to force a Shabalala goal because he just can't shoot. A ball in there to Rashford probably makes it 2-0. Or at least wait till 2-0 till we try stuff. Martinez. Casemiro. Sancho. Shabalala. Ball into Rashford. On one more. To Fred! It's 2-0. The favour's been repaid. Rashford plays it to Fred. And we make it 2. What a finish as well, might I add. Unfortunately, I have to work this Saturday, so no community day. I'll try and get the shinies for you then, because they are really rare. But you got the shinies last time when you were working, so I don't know. But what a finish from number 17. Theo Johnson's idea to put Fred on was an absolute brilliant idea. Tactical masterclass from the manager. I wish someone else had suggested it, but Theo Johnson doesn't think of all the ideas around here. Casemiro, good interception. Maybe Leeds aren't our bogey team this year. Shabalala into Sancho. Oh, referee. No. Yeah, he's not going to get away with snapping me like that and you're going to say, oh, play on. I'm going to make changes now anyway. But, like, Sancho's just been mowed through the back of. I've got to keep this midfield, don't I? Well, you know what, fine. Sesko comes in as well for Rashford. I think that's it for now. We've got a good break between now and Liverpool. Theo who? Bloody Theo Johnson by arse. What do you mean? Theo Johnson had the idea of putting Fred and Shabalala together and it's worked wonders. Christensen has just gone through the back. That's surely a red, right? Why is that only a yellow? That was Larvitar. True. But I mean, it depends how I guess it depends how much Neubat spawns. But I'll try and get as many as I can for you as well. Kvaratskhelia to Fred. Malacia. Casemiro from range. Straight at Melia. Anthony should win this. And we should win this game now. Shabalala. Fred. Out to Anthony. Off the right. Anthony! Oh, there we go. It's another assist from Fred. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anthony makes it 3. But there's a bigger story in play here. Oh, fuck's sake. Fred has been involved in every goal in this game. Theo Johnson putting Fred on this pitch. There's no other manager like him. There's no other manager like our man Theo Johnson. I reckon we just sit back now. Chill. The pass isn't even going to make it to Rauho. We'll get the throw in. Malacia to Martinez. Casemiro. Shabalala now going to find Kvaratskhelia. And I tried to get the return ball to Shabalala, but I pressed it second too late. As if that goes over Martinez's head, but it's not really a surprise. Fred into Anthony. On to Šeško. Is he going to get there ahead of Disasi? No, he's not. Not on that occasion. We're going to keep pressing, though, despite the fact we're defensive. I don't know why I'm pressing if we're trying to go defensive here. I knew where the ball was going to go. I'm not allowed to do anything about it for some reason. Can I go Lindelof, please? Okay, right. Kinda, I guess. Good save to Gea. I would like to go Lindelof slightly sooner. But even when I went Lindelof, didn't do a great job. Shabalala to Malacia, who's going to absolutely burn Christensen for pace here. Ball in, hopefully, to Kvaratskhelia. Okay, that's, yeah. So, obviously, it hasn't gone to the correct player there. Casemiro to Fred, who's had a great day today. Anthony. Wan-Bissaka. I want to try to get to Šeško's head, but he's not even anywhere near where I want to cross it to. Also, the cross did lock on to our winger, but besides that, Šeško's right on the edge of the box. Alright, quite close to Wan-Bissaka rather than in a spot where he could head it. Christensen down the right. I think that's blocked by Malacia for a corner. Hope Theo gets sacked, can't lie. Why? Because he's had a good idea and it's worked wonders. That's a bit mean. We are going to bring Shabalala off, though. I know I shouldn't, but we are going to. Ericsson can have a little run out, and we'll bring on Bella-Kotchap from Martinez. 2 right-footed centre-backs, but what can you do? I should have put Dallo on the bench rather than than Shaw, but it's fine. We'll go with that. The remainder of the game, we're just going to hopefully sit back and get the clean sheet, but it is FIFA, so any plans I do have will probably go to shit. Is that Mitro and Aronson coming on? Why they're not starting is beyond me. Well, why Aronson isn't starting is beyond me. Mitro I can maybe get a little bit. Unal for the first time in a Leeds shirt hasn't scored past us. Oh god. Malfunctioning. Hiccups. Fred wins that, gets it away. As far as Aronson, Ericsson reads the play though. And now Kvaratskhelia can counter. He's got the pace to. He's got the ability to do this all on his own. He might actually go and do it as well. Fred. Okay, well there's the man we know and love. Fuck off. Why is Nightbot such a bitch? I've been fighting for Fred all season. Manager doubted him. I never did. Best Brazilian midfielder on the team. She's just straight up bullshit. I always believed in Fred. I was never thinking of selling him. He was always a part of this club, a key part of this club. Fred was never going to leave. I just wanted to make people think, you know. Good header by Fred to Anthony. Back into Fred. Sheshko. Ball in towards Ericsson. It's going to be punched away. And further cleared. Lindorf, I just realised Unal's still on the pitch. He could still score past us. I thought Unal got subbed off, and I'm dumb. It's actually that he's gone out to the wing for some reason. Wan-Bissaka. Good interception. He's had a great day. Sesko inside. Ericsson. Oh, man. There's got to be a way to turn Nightbot off. Ericsson almost making it 4 though. On that occasion, not too shabby. So after this match, we'll have transfer deadline day. There goes Unal. No, he can't score past us, but Nonto and Rodrigo might be players who can and ruin our clean sheet here at Old Trafford. So I don't think we'll be signing anyone in further. I hope we get some loan deals for some of our players as well. And possibly some permanents for a couple. Bella-Kotchap to Malacia. Knock out Scalia. I'm just going to play it back. Play it smart here. No stupid passes. Please. Ericsson. What did... Christian, mate. What did I just say? Glad Bella-Kotchap's there, but he also hasn't edited it to the correct player. Yeah, you know what? It's a scripted goal. There's nothing more you can say than that, really, is there? Yeah, Mitro's celebrating like he's won him the game. But that you gotta love a little scripted goal. There's physically nothing I can do there. I defended it in the game, just decided Mitro's scoring though. So have it. Bit annoyed not going to keep another clean sheet, but what can you do sometimes? The game will decide, and you will have to just abide by the decision that the game has made. Not too bothered, though we are winning, and we're going to win, so I just knew they were going to score at some point. I'm not even surprised, I'm not even shocked. I kind of saw it coming. You know when when the game just decides, yeah, we'll give him one for the road, you know. But we'll get the clean sheet objective at some point. The thing is, we've got to get 12 clean sheets, but I think that's all competitions. And because we've got a lot of games and a lot of competitions, I think we'll do it. That's a bit unfortunate for De Gea. He's had a great day. He won't get a clean sheet he deserves. Casemiro, Kvaratskhelia offside. Didn't aim for him, so why it would lock onto him is a different matter. Right, I'm fine with them scoring. Well, I'm not really fine with scoring any, to be honest. I'd rather them not score 2, though, is my point. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. As far as Anthony, who I've tried to just... I just try and pass the ball off in the game. It's an extra second, and it means I lose the ball. It's a save, and it's 3-1. To turn the Nightbot off, type in Nightbot removed to your Twitch chat. Option to disable So if I do Nightbot remove, that will get rid of it. If someone asks for the YouTube channel... Oh, wow, is that easy? Someone asks for the YouTube channel now, one of you guys is going to have to put it in. Because I have the link now. I don't know the Nightbot. But anyway, 3-1 win over Leeds. Rashford, Fred and Anthony with our goals. Mitro with their goal. They didn't deserve one, but because the game doesn't like me having fun... yeah. Because the game doesn't like me having fun, we're not allowed a clean sheet, despite deserving one, so that's the way it is. 53-47 in terms of possession, 15 shots to 10, and 3.9 expected goals to 1.7. So it just looked like the Aston Villa game was a blip. Man of the match, please don't go to Fred. It's gone to Anthony. Oh, have that with your Fred agenda. Anthony, man of the match. Read it and weep. 8.6 in a goal from our right winger. Anthony, I've never loved you more, mate. I've never loved you more. Some bum on 8.5. Rashford on 8.1 with a goal and assist as well. How did De Gea do? Because De Gea deserved a clean sheet there, man. Similar to last game. 7 shots in his goal. 6 saves. 1 conceded. Really shouldn't have conceded the 1, to be honest. But I'm not even blaming Bella Kotchap for that either, because it was just that scripted moment where they were going to get a goal whatever I did. In all seriousness though, Fred had a great performance. Goal and 2 assists from the Brazilian midfielder. And I can't lie, he did well. I'll give myself that. Good tactics from Theo Johnson. As for Leeds, it was just literally, they were getting that goal whether I liked it or not. 7.7 from Mitrovic. He had 6 minutes on the pitch, by the way, and got a goal. And apparently it deserves like that much of a rating. 7.7 for him. No assist because, like, we'll watch the goal back because I need to know what I'm meant to do here. I've cut it out. I've aimed it at Lindelof. It's just gone past him, and it just lets him through. It just lets him through. I've got the players there as well, so I'm not really sure. Fred with an 8.5 and Casemiro with a 7.1. Who's the best Brazilian midfielder? Paqueta. Nightbot's downfall. I've been praying on it. Yeah, if it was that easy, I would have done it ages ago. Post-match interview. So it was a big win against Leeds United, your big rivals, but that was a pretty special performance too. What do you make of the game? I enjoyed it, apart from the fact that they got scripted their goal. But goals win games. It seemed to be a bit more free-flowing of the attack this year. We seem to find it a bit easier to score goals. Now I've got decent attacking options. Slow start, but we end up winning pretty easily by 2 goals. We had great performances out there today. Anthony, the main man, of course, man of the match. I mean, who else was there? Rashford did well. How important was it to limit the impact of Starman Mitrovic was able to have on the game? The man about 10 minutes. The man had about 10 minutes and he scored a scripted goal. But yeah, no, he was fantastic. Also, Shabalala could have gone the full 90 and was guaranteed a goal. I mean, he hit about 4 of them into the car park. Maybe by the end of the season he'll learn how to score. How on God's green earth did Anthony get an 8.6 and 1 goal, nothing else, while the Prince of Brazil got 2 assists and a goal? This game's scripted. Nah, this game knows quality. We've got any more transfer offers then after that match. Players on international duty, we do have. De Gea going to Spain, Luke Shaw for England, Tammy Abraham for England. No Rashford for England though, question mark. Interesting that one there. Southgate. I have questions. Malaysia for Netherlands, Varane for France, Diogo Godalo for Portugal, Bruno for Portugal, Alanga for Sweden, Lindelof for Sweden, Eriksson for Denmark, McTominay for Scotland, Galbraith for Northern Ireland, Casemiro for Brazil, and Martinez for Argentina. Now, we were asking the question, who's the best Brazilian midfielder? Well, I mean, Casemiro's been picked for international duty and Fred hasn't, so I think that tells you everything. I've also heard for Fred, you're taking all the credit. I feel so betrayed. Nah, I'll give Jordan credit there. He did say don't pick Fred, and I thought, oh no, I'll give Fred a go and see how he goes. And it worked out for me. Jordan's a Fred hater. Who knew? Those shots are deflected, and you know it. Yeah. To be fair, Shabalala did have his shots deflected by thin air. Rashford has gone up a rating by the looks of it. He's now 86. He still could grow. Well, I mean, I say he still could grow. I think he's hit his potential. But, I mean, he's still growing. We'll put him to mobile striker now because that's the next quickest thing to get to 87. But I feel like his potential will get better if he gets better. So, not too shabby. Advance. This will be the loan that just went for this is this Palestri? Does he not have a game face? Fred like the old man have one last international run before he takes his spot. What a lad. Casemiro is 31, Fred is 30. There is a year difference. It's Palestri. He's gone to Porto for a year. Paying the whole wage, apparently. Fair enough, I guess. That's the loan going through. We've got a fish transfer offer. Good. That's what I've been looking for. No offense to the guy, but he'll never start here. Don't tell me he's hit his potential. I mean, if he has, he's still 87 rated and he's fantastic. But he's already hit his potential. Okay. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Bruno hit his potential last season and went up overall this season. Rashford can definitely grow. Yeah, true. Dynamic potential will carry some of these cunts after they've hit their potential, to be fair. So I'm hoping it continues in that effect. Valvike coming in for Fish. Please go, lad. I will release you if you don't go, but I don't want to have to release you, if that makes sense. I don't want to have to do it, but I will, is my point. Let's take a look and see if there's any big deals on deadline day then, like there is in real life. Solanke is off at the Premier League to Strasbourg. Ball knowledge is poor. Rabiot to Nice. 1-5 to Leicester. Borja Iglesias has been linked to Bournemouth. Gelhardt on loan from Inter to Getafe, I think that is. Why he's even at Inter is the question in itself. Sign a new and better goalie. We do have a backup goalie, but De Gea's not been bad. Fish transfer talks end. Right, fine. He's gone. I'm sorry. He might be good eventually in real life, but in this career mode he's 62 rated. I'm not, and I know I'm saying whether I can't really talk rating. 62 rated, I can't really complain about it because we are literally actively playing a 53 rated. Six concedes in how many games? Well, yeah, but he'll get better. There's only two. He's only conceded 2 in the last 2 games. If you look at it like that, the Aston Villa game was a blip. Juventus want Luke Shaw. If I'd not made my moves already this window, I might have said yes. Come back to us in January. Sorry. What do you mean Benjamin Sesko United to Hamburg? Oh, Hamburg are coming in with an offer for Benjamin Sesko for 27 million. I mean, we saw this coming quite literally. Now something is coded where Fishcat got a loan. He generally refuses every loan I try to give him. I tried to do that last year as well. He wouldn't loan. And this year, he won't go on a permanent. I don't want Fish at the club because I just don't think he'll grow enough. Although I am using a 53 rated, so that's probably part of the thing. Ake could leave Man City. Kurt Zouma's left the Premier League. Collins has left the Premier League. Love us to take a look at the top deals as well. Once we've gone through. Hey, you think I didn't see that? You think I didn't notice that, Mr. Rumours guy? Casemiro to Liverpool. What drugs is this game taking? Where fuck off. I don't care what you're offering. 91.6 my arse. Go away. I like the rumors though. The rumors make a lot of sense because if there was a deal that in there, I could hijack it if I wanted to. You don't need Casemiro. You're Fred, mate. I'm not gonna read Casemiro. You've not called him Casemiro. You've changed the R to a D. Oh, Fernandez loan offer. I mean, I'd love that to go through, but I don't know if it'll go through in time. We're gonna say yes to it. But I don't know if it'll go through in time. Alanga, we're going to say no to. Especially to a Premier League rival who beat us on the first day. What do you mean, Lissandro Martinez, Man United to Juventus? Fuck off. At least PSG were fucking offering Messi along with their deal. You're just asking straight money. I know he's just his potential, but he's not going anywhere for a little while, lads, if ever. The spelling of his name doesn't matter because Fred's better. No, the spelling of his name doesn't matter because I'm not calling him Casemiro. He's Casemiro because he's one of the fucking best DMs in the league, if not the best. Harvey Elliott to Brighton. That's about his level. All right, will this go through in time? I fucking hope so. We'll accept it and hopefully it goes through. If it doesn't, then it'll go through in the January window. But we've only got 1 hour left, so it's not looking likely. Yeah, I don't think we need to go for anyone else, really. Save the link to the channel to pop it in the chat. If any new faces pop it in the chat, I'll throw it in. Fair play, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Right, well, that's deadline day done. We've now got to stick with this squad till January. And that means we've still got Fred till January as well. And we will move on. Australia offer. Okay. No. The Fernandes deal didn't go through because the window closed. Lindelof transfer offer. I'm keeping him for this season at the very least. And another Fish transfer offer. We'll accept it. It won't go through till January if it does go through at all. But if this one doesn't go through, he's getting released. Fernandes position change. This might boost his rating a little bit. He goes from a 69 all the way to a 72. Oh boy. Oh boy. We may have a talent in our hands here. Let's work on that pace. Sprint speed and dribbling, I think, is what we need to work on. The weak foot goes up. And Alvaro Fernandez may come good. Fred and Shabalala stay till January. Oh, Shabalala didn't get a loan. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad, innit? Well, a little update with the Youth Academy. Hancock's probably going to go. I can't lie. In fact, quite a lot of these may go in the near future. But we'll keep an eye on it for now. If I get another... What? Oh, wait, no, I don't get any more reports in because it ended in August. Well, okay. Then that's not too bad. Why are all the fucking offers coming in now? I mean, Villarreal want Wan-Bissaka. This won't go through till January, to be fair. I'm going to say no for this season. The loan offer for Parkin, loan to buy, close. Short loan now because it's not going to go through till January. Malacia is absolutely going nowhere unless you offer Leao. I know you won't offer Leao because he's at Leipzig. Adley's not a bad swap though, but Malacia's not going anywhere. And then Rafa Varane, which is a straight nope. PSG want him. Fuck off. Hancock has to stay. He's got cock in his name. Well, I'm not going to keep him purely because he has cock in his name. I'm sorry, but I want a good youth academy. The King and Prince can stay to bless us with their presence. Feyenoord look to take Hannibal Mabry on a loan deal. I really wish this had come through beforehand. Why did they come through after the fucking window's closed? Who does that help? That helps absolutely nobody. Yeah, give me loan deals after the window's closed. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, video game there. And the Lucabe... Oh, don't worry, guys. The Lucabe scout report's finally come through. He actually looks quite decent. No wonder they didn't accept the deal, though, because he's worth 25. But I think Bella Kotchap is more than good enough. And then the Yates loan offer. This is what I really want to see go in that window there, but at least he's going to go, hopefully, in January. He's going to go to Preston. Why are all the loans are coming through now, by the way, 5 days after the thing. That's great. That's fantastic. Of course, Cammy keeps him. He loves cock. No, it's Jordan who wants to keep him. I just want to make that clear. It's Jordan who wants to keep him. All right. I'd be happy to let him go. And now, yeah, another loan from Leuven. I hate this game. I mean, at least we'll get a load of players got in January, I suppose, but I hate this fucking game. Why didn't they do it before that? Fish transfer talks end. Right. I think it's time, lads. I think make ways away from the fish. I think we part ways with him. Loan agreement for parking. He can go. All right, and Maybury goes well. But I think it's time to part ways with the fish. I'm sorry, lad. You're just not going to be good enough. And you're never going to make it here. See you later. But, attend press conference before Liverpool. I love how we get a good run of form, and now we've got Liverpool. Lovely. Right, well, we'll save over to keep the results we've got so far. But Liverpool up next. Fans were seen outside Old Trafford in Shabalala and Fred's jerseys in tears when the window closed and they realised they were staying emotional scenes outside Old Trafford. Are they staying though? I do have one release left. Who will it go to? Will it go to Fred or will it go to Shabalala? Oh. Well, we'll never know. Right, pretty much press conference before the game against Liverpool at Anfield. I'm not releasing Casemiro. Will the opposition be worrying about you? I hope so. I hope so. Be good to get another win. It won't be a clean sheet because why would we be allowed a clean sheet? That kind of bad run we expect from him. I mean, yeah, well, we've won 2 in a row now, so I wouldn't say it's a completely bad run. But it's hard to be sure, to be honest. Realistically, I think it's because we're playing Fred and Shabalala. That's why it's going wrong. Now transfer window's come to an end. Looking at the situation ahead of the new season, are you comfortable with your squad? I would like the loan deals to come in maybe before the window closed so we could get some good growth for our youth academy players, but beyond that, yeah, we're fine. Except for the fact that Fred's still here. Fred has to stay. He's a fan favourite. Poll everyone in the chat and they pick him as a fan's favourite. There is literally 2 people in the chat. And they're trolling, so obviously. Right. Into the next game then against Liverpool. It's a similar... In fact, it's pretty much identical. I was going to say identical to the team I already played, but I remember we played them in the Community Shield. Not much is going to change between now and then. I forgot for a second. We're going to go... It's actually 88, mate. He is going to be insane. I think we just go with this. Best lineup. Obviously, we'll switch the bench about a bit, but beyond that, I don't think much needs changing. I think otherwise we're fine, aren't we? They have Cruz. Yeah, I don't know why they signed Cruz, but they do have, in fact, the Cruz. Check goals, scores, scored and assists. Fred probably has close to the amount Casemiro has with less games. I think Fred actually has more than Casemiro has. But we're not going to go down that road because I can't be arsed with it. I think we roll with that. Anyone else have one? Alanga. Alanga causes Liverpool problems. So we'll have Alanga on the bench as well. I don't see any other changes I want to make just now. So we'll go with that. Anthony grows so much so quickly, it's mental. I can't believe it. He's a literal superstar. I think he's going to be... There's maybe a couple I could already say out the gate will stay for the entire career mode, however long I go for. Anthony is one of them. Rashford is probably the other. Timing's up to an 87. I guess Shabalala kind of has to stay till the end. Right, so De Gea in goal, Malacia and Dalot as the fullbacks, Martinez and Varane as the centre-backs, Casemiro CDM, Sancho left mid, Anthony right mid, Fernandes captain and Cam, Rashford and Abraham up top. I see that Shabalala on reserve. Yes, he'll get the... Alright, Fred as well. They'll get to play the Europa League game after this, okay? Right. Just get out of the way now. There's a Europa League game after this. Fred and Shabalala can start that one again because he worked so well against Leeds. There you go. Happy? Fuck. Right, we're playing the best team against Liverpool, though, because we need to win this. Have to keep Fred for the culture. I don't know if a good offer comes in. I'm not saying no to it. Right. Liverpool versus Manchester United at Anfield. Would be great to get 3 points here, but I'll take a point. Well, here we go. The biggest game yet of the season, in my personal opinion. That's why, because so far in the Premier League, I've just played Aston Villa and Leeds. But beyond that, here we go. Just saying, me and Trolls are smashing at this stream, you know. Well, I think I came up with the idea of Fred and Shabalala, but I'm not. I'll give you guys credit, I suppose, if you want it. I'm not one to steal all the limelight. Liverpool, yeah, true. Bastards. There's no VAR in this game. How are they going to cope? I saw Konate there. Didn't touch the Anfield sign. That's bad luck. And then number 5. Going to be a 5-2 win. Ah, but for who? Chris Kamara. Oh boy. Well, game number 3 of the 4 today. I'm going to read the biggest transfer deals at the end of the episode. This will be a long episode, by the way. This might hit 3 hours. I think we've already had a 3-hour career mode episode because of the finale the other day of season 1. The fact that Toni Kroos has got number 7 makes me a little bit sick. He's no Shabalala. That child has the same size head as Casemiro. Has EA seen a child before? They just struck normal players' bodies and kept their heads. I know, it's like bobbleheads. Every time I see him, it's just hilarious. So that's how they think the 4-1-1-1-3 works, despite Sancho and Anthony being in the same kind of place. Right, you know what, FIFA? Fine. Fine, mate. Fine. I'll need to figure out custom tactics for this 2-striker formation, but I'll sort them out off screen. I thought I'd already done it. Maybe I did do it, didn't save it, or maybe I just forgot. I don't remember, to be honest. What I do know is I'll sort it out for next time. So, Anfield. The biggest game so far this season. Liverpool, first blood against us earlier in the season in the Community Shield, but we weren't really giving a shit, to be completely honest. This time we are giving a shit and more. Well, maybe not more, because that would be a bit painful, but Casemiro out to Anthony. He is going to burn Robertson today. Are we going to see another wacky Alisson own goal, do you think? Maybe. Dallow's been fouled. He hasn't, but I want the free kick in it, so... Now Liverpool are in full flow. Great play from Liverpool. Last year's Premier League champions. This year's Community Shield winners. Varane blocks Thiago multiple times. Will he get to keep the ball? No. Are you surprised? De Gea. Yeah, that makes total sense. I just wanted to go to Malasia, but thank God Sancho won that. I'm very much more annoyed. Tammy. Rashford, back through to Tammy. Wasn't meant for Bruno. That's fine though. Rashi, Anthony. Away from Robertson. Oh, good save, Alisson. Both for you to assume these press at EA understand formations. Both of me to assume they understand anything, really. Bruno. Going to hit the first corner of the day for Manchester United. Will it lead to anything? The answer is hopefully, but I'm going to aim it for Abraham. Whether it goes to him, it's got Casemiro. Okay, well there you go. No, then I guess against that one, Dallo. That was meant to go back to Sancho. Shall I just call out where the passes are meant to go, and then you can like judge for yourself whether you believe me or not? Dallo the block. It's straight back to their player. Casemiro gets it this time and actually is allowed to keep it. Take a clip of that because you'll never see it again. Sancho can't get the ball back to Bruno, I believe it was, he was aiming for. Number 8. Good save from De Gea. I've got thumbs up there from me to the game. Absolute thumbs up. Well done, Salah. You fully deserved that, mate. Great goal, smile. I'm not even blaming De Gea for that one. I just don't understand why the ball just falls straight back to them every time. I mean, yeah, it is De Gea's fault, but like, I don't want to keep blaming him because he's making good saves, and the game is just making him look like shit. Great. No, Salah, you deserve it. Yeah, get the first goal of the season, mate. Well done. Fantastic. It's a joke that every bounce goes to them. It doesn't surprise me anymore. Still to play Galatasaray with Douglas. Only got a few seasons left of the season and return to Motherwell. Fair play. Get that season done and get back to Scotland, mate. Turkish League is boring. Although Scottish League isn't much better. Anthony, I'm going to need some support here. That's Clemps waiting around. Fernandez. Casemiro. Alright, well, yeah, okay. Fernandez doesn't win the header. Why would he? Smaller than the guy, so it wouldn't make sense for him to win the header, but it's beside the point. Alisson. Casemiro should win this, though. Nice. Bruno. Try to thread it for it. Sancho. Kanate cuts it out. I'm really annoyed, by the way, at how they scored their goal. How they always seem to score their goals in this game. I win the ball there. I'm going to commit with Martinez for no reason. Well, I mean, the reason is because nobody else is committing, but now it's left a gap. And Jota, he gave it a go, to be fair. You got to rate it. It's never going to work, but Dallo. Anthony. Gonna get. Oh my God, he's gonna get outstrength by Van Dijk. He's gonna run out of room. Yeah, run out of room. Van Dijk was on him like glue. I don't know how. I'm not entirely sure how Van Dijk is kept up. Has it? No, right. I can't go back now, but I will take a look at the instant replay at the end. Did that Salah shot just go through Jota's ankle? Or am I tripping? Okay. Oh, lovely. So I get the ball, and then it takes a heavy touch. It's like, oh, well, you can have the ball, but as long as you give it back. Rewards me, then punishes me immediately. Thanks, there, FIFA. Martinez gets in the way. Not allowed to do anything with it. Got in the way again. It's their throw. All right. Didn't want to win the ball off a tackle anyway. It'd be too easy. I'd like to fight for my whole entire life to win a football. Some of these games are going to be a difference between top 4 and not top 4 again, honestly. It went through Jota's leg. I thought it did. I'll be reviewing the footage after the match because the goal will be on the highlights, hopefully. Marcel Sabitzer got his number as Manchester United player. I can't look just now because I'm playing, but apparently he's been given his number. As long as it's not number 7, I don't really care. Sorry. Did I not jump there with that? I thought I pressed A to try and head that with Dallo. I mean, I'm probably kind of happy it didn't do that, but still. Anthony. De Bruno. Casemiro. Tammy. Now to Dallo. Okay. Not how I wanted to do that, but I'm not complaining either. Tammy Abraham. Just pass it to him, he scores in it. 4-4 for the big man. Or 4-3, is it? Or 3-3? I don't know how many scored at this point. It's not a goal for Tammy, though. Is this a 3rd league game or a 4th league game? Aston Villa, Leeds, Liverpool.
Manchester United goal.
Am I tripping?
Tammy Abraham.
Can't tripping. There's definitely there's not a game we played. I just can't remember who it's against. Who it was against. Dallo, Anthony. Sabitzer's number 15. Okay, well that's fair enough. As long as he's not number 7. No offense to the guy, because he's probably a really nice guy, but a lone player shouldn't be wearing number 7. Anthony. So the ball will go all the way in towards Fernandez. Casemiro. Oh, Alisson was scrambling, you know. Alisson was scrambling. I don't know who the fuck number 13 is. Is that... Well, I'm not going to guess, in case I'm wrong. But Klopp's talking to one of his players on the sidelines. Don't pass it to Robertson. Jesus Christ. Last time you passed it to Robertson, mate, you put it in your own net when you passed it back. Right, 1-1 at the moment. Whether it should be or shouldn't be is not a factor because it just is. So, accept it, mate. Get it away. Whoa, Dallo. It's not. Just the record, running back towards the box is not the direction I put Dallo in. But at least we got it away. Anthony. Through to Rashford now from Sancho. Ah, unlucky. Under pressure from Trent, to be fair. But couldn't find the finish to make it 2-1 United. Clock watching on. Knows he's a bit lucky to be in this game still, to be honest. I'm obviously biased, but at the same time, their goal was a bit janky, wasn't it? Let's be real. We're all honest here, we're all honest friends. Good tackle, Rashi. He's going to throw it to Salah. Oh, he's not. Okay. He's locked onto Cruz instead of Kanate. That could have messed up. Salah always seems to score against me as well, but he's Salah, so I'm not really surprised. But also, he always seems to score janky goals against me too, so I'm still not surprised. Why is Varane pushing so far up? And also, why have I not got the ball when I've made a perfectly good tackle? It wasn't Varane who tackled. Never mind. Just past the wrong player. They're going to score here. Oh, good save, De Gea. Offside as well. I need to just maybe relax a little. I stop like overthinking. How long I've got for injury time? We've got maybe one more move up the pitch, but I'd rather just not let Liverpool have another attempt, to be honest, in this half, and we'll figure out second half as we go. Anthony. We'll get one more opportunity. Bruno's not going to outpace Van Dijk. Okay, so Bruno can outpace Van Dijk, but Anthony can't. Okay, Tammy. Okay, that's poor from him. Don't expect that from him usually. 1-1 at the break. Varane retires from international competition. Didn't see the international part at first and shit myself. If he bloody retires, mate, we're in the mud. Because you have to rely on Lindelof and Maguire. And I don't mind Lindelof and Maguire in-game. Although Maguire is now at Southampton in-game. He's just, in real life, they're not as good. Lindelof I can maybe rely on, but Maguire scares me still. For a game that's built strictly on football, they have a lot of footballs going through the legs, arms, and heads of players. It's an interesting one, isn't it? The way that footballs... You see that in real life, though, don't you, when Salah takes a shot? It goes through Jota's leg instead of rebounding off it, so... 1-0 to Brighton at half-time against Burnley at the Amex. Everyone else is playing later. I don't even know what's the point putting them on his list if they're all playing later. Can I check the goal at half-time again in this one? I might be able to. Events. No, I can't. Unless there's another... Unless I'm doing it wrong. Take a look at stats. 55 to 45 in terms of possession. 6 shots to 6 and 1.4 expected goals to 1.3. It doesn't really feel like Liverpool have had the advantage, to be honest, but... Is there a way I can check? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. We should be able to check it at full time anyway. Unless the game forgets somehow, conveniently. But anyway, we'll continue on. And we'll see what we can do. It's 1-1. And even though I feel like I've been the better team, the game has said that they've been the better team. It's weird. That could have been more aimed at Malacia if it physically tried to be. I literally, like... Yeah. It's also a really cool animation that my defenders did for no reason as well, and they've hit the crossbar. Jesus Christ, if we conceded out the gate there, I'm considering just not playing the last game. Can the ball just go to the correct player, please? Oh my God, what is going on? Get it away. Holy shit. I'm panicking. I need to calm. Sancho. Rashford. Ref. That might even be a red, you know. Was Van Dijk not the last man? I mean, he wasn't goal scoring opportunity. Was Van Dijk not the last man? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot it was Van Dijk. Yellow card. I forgot it's Virgil van Dijk in it, so it's not going to be a red. You need to remember how protocol works. Red card for anyone except for if your name's Virgil van Dijk. It's a red. It's the last man. Yeah, well. Again, you said it earlier. You expect EA to know anything. I just kind of want to pass this off, to be honest. We're just going to call these people over. And play it off to Anthony. It's going to crack one! Oh, I thought it went top left. I was trying to get it onto his left foot, but he took on his right. And for a brief moment, I thought we'd taken the lead. Oh, millimetres off. Liverpool should be down 10 men. It's all going tits up a little bit. Let's just keep pushing. I thought I was in as well, man. Oh, man. Not too far away, though. Tammy? Oh, gives me some Tammy in time. I don't think I would have accepted that anyway, no had, but I knew what they were going to try and do, I just couldn't do anything about it. I love when I know what they're going to do, but I can't do anything because the game is shit. Oh my god, I can't lie, that's great play from Liverpool. That's an even greater save from De Gea. I shouldn't have committed Martinez like an idiot for a start. Ref, that's not even an advantage. You don't see the foul there, no? Fine. Bruno. Rashi. Have fucking that. Marcus Rashford has made Alisson look like a mug. They've left him in so much space. And look, oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh, Marky. Can't just be doing that. Not legal, that. He's come along. He's back with goals ever since Tammy joined. Rashford's been among the goals as well, and I love it. I think we just needed someone else to try and get him to, because with Martial, he wasn't really. I mean, Rashford was always like kind of better than Martial, and they kind of really motivate each other. And then Martial got injured, but now with Tammy, they're both good at scoring goals. And it makes it a bit better. Oh, bounce going to me, guys. Okay, well, it didn't stay in my favour for long, but bounce actually went to me for a change. Just right at down. It's the only time I ever see it. Casemiro wins a header to Bruno. Tried to shift it onto my right. Fabinho just tried slide Canate there. It's interesting, though. Not a tactic I'm maybe go with. Good interception, Martinez. I thought it would bounce straight to their striker, to be honest. I'm glad it didn't for a change. Anthony will get caught by Well, okay, right. I'll correct that. Anthony shouldn't get caught up there by Thiago. I can't even speak, so good luck to me. We'll give Alanga a run out now, I think. Alanga was someone I did want to use in this one because why I don't have VTEX on the bench. I need to change that in the main menu. But Alanga I want to bring on. He's fun to use, and he always seems to cause Liverpool issues, so... He'll probably get the... Actually, I'm going to give Diallo the Europa League game. He's not in the game yet, and I did want to keep him around in the plans, so... Give Ahmad that run out against Trabzonspor off the right. Alanga. Into Bruno. I saw Rashford, then he ran off, and I couldn't get to him in time. I tried to wait till he got back on, and obviously it didn't work out, because... Now they have the ball again. Such a professional, isn't he? Dallo doesn't win the header against Luis Diaz. Okay. Malacia, I thought it was getting stitched by Salah. I was about to scream. They're pushing up for this equaliser, though. Maybe on guard. Good by Malacia. Not going to run straight to Trent with it because now Sancho has the space. And it could be 3 here, lads. Sancho. Abraham! Oh, a bit of a better connection with that. That's maybe 3. Nice. Good interception. Oh, Alanga. Oh, Alanga. Rhythm is a dancer in this club, man. Not the greatest of passes. And, I mean... We're getting a bit lucky now, finally. Luck's actually coming to us. Although, Olanga does tackle Robinson on that exchange. Oh my god, not again. For a second, I thought again. For a second... huh? Cassit... I just wanted to say... what? How was Fabinho get in front? Sorry, has Fabinho's... I thought Fabinho's leg went through Casemiro's for a second. So let's take a look at this moment. Has that come off my boot? Oh, it has. Okay, well, fair enough. That's a bit janky. Can I go Dallo, please, since the ball's over there? And, like, maybe before Diaz gets the ball next time, perhaps. It's an idea. It's an idea to let me switch the player before that kind of happens. You know what? Fuck it, Leach. Make a run, lad. No Trent, is there? Into Rashi. Oh, one more. To Casemiro! That's... I mean, for a start, it was meant for Bruno. We're not going to go down that road. But also, Casemiro is still yet to get a screamer. Casemiro just putting it wide there. AO FIFA, yeah. it's a great game. I can already tell there's going to be a Liverpool equaliser coming. I'm going to try my best to prevent it, but the game will write it into the stars, so... I just need to get better at the game, really, innit? Malacia should be faster than Salah. Makes a difference if Salah passes it off, though. Okay. Wanted to move Varane across. Wouldn't let me in time. And that means you have to got a shot off. Good interception by Robertson. Olanga gets that. He's off, mate. Diogo Jota now coming off for Darwin Nunez. Came from Benfica to the Big Reds. If he scores the equaliser, I'm ending the episode early. Dallo. Varane. Back to Dallo. Bruno. Tammy. Sancho. It's a searching ball. It's very much a searching ball. It hasn't found its Google search there. I've committed. Oh, commit Martinez. You've got to wonder where's Casemiro and all this. Thank you, De Gea. At least I didn't have to do that. I was going to do that anyway, but I'm glad De Gea did it auto. Dallo. Did I mean that for Tammy? I think I wanted it for Olanga. But even the game confuses me nowadays. I don't even know what I want to do anymore in terms of some moves. I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed. Like, it's just the same shit each time. My defender's there, it's just bounced straight off his foot to them. Whatever. What you called it? Yeah, I've done what I can to prevent it as well. It's just a load of shit. Well, FIFA in a nutshell, innit, really. We've got a bit of time, but I don't see us getting the luck that Liverpool just did. So 4 minutes out of time. Let's just go all out for it, lads. Come on. Oh, yeah, right. Fuck. Sancho, get that. Kinda. I mean, yeah, sort of. Okay. My pass has gone wrong. Okay. Fuck off till they win this. No. Oh, maybe then, because Varane hasn't made a tackle. Right, before the game ends, I don't know if it's going to be over yet, but I want to take a look at the Varane little incident here. Right physically there with him, by the way. Huh? How does Varane not get the ball? He's right there. Okay. Right there. Oh, right. Understood. Just brilliant. So the ball should come off my foot and away from a situation. Oh, I see. No, you know what? Now you've explained it in detail, FIFA. It makes a lot more sense. I haven't defended that. gone. I've had enough of this fucking shit, man. I've had enough of this shit. Game we should have won and we ended up drawing. It's a bit annoying, but what can you do when the game literally will give them the goal? Like, literally, Dalot gave them it. And I couldn't do anything about it. That's not Dalot's fault, it's not De Gea's fault. Just the game has decided that they're getting the equaliser. Whether they deserved it or not, they're getting the equaliser. When they want them to score, they're going to score. Not much you can do. Yeah. It's even funnier when you can just predict it. There's no point in me getting mad anymore because you just know it's going to happen. I don't have the energy to get mad at it because it's just a common occurrence at this point, and that's kind of sad, isn't it, really, when you think about it? But it is the way it is with this video game. So let's take a look at this Salah goal now that we can. I think he went for for Jota's leg. It might just be to the side of it. Right. Let's get the instant replay on it. So right, we'll get the good camera angle we know and love. Jota, okay, maybe does avoid Jota's leg. Oh my god! You can't be getting away with this kind of shit. It's actually got the first goal's actually gone through Jota's leg. I can't with this game, man. Oh my days. Oh my days. I'm clipping that shit. Fucking hell. That is something. That is absolutely something. Oh my fucking god. That is hilarious. The first goal is just legit come. Oh, I know I'm laughing, but inside I'm crying. What the fuck is that then? I've drawn to Liverpool because that goal's got in for a start, and then the second goal just falls to him. We'll watch the second one as well. I kind of want to see what's happened here with Dalot, because the ball goes through his foot as well. I don't know if I could do this career mode under these pretenses. I might have an aneurysm. Alright, so it's put across by Trent, I believe it is. Well, let's take a look at Dalot. So the ball makes connection with his foot here. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, the ball is still going for his. Sorry, De Gea. The ball is still going for his foot, but it's not as bad. I'm not really too fussed about that. It's just the way it just bounces perfectly to them as well. It's fucking frustrating. And then does it go for De Gea's glove, or is it just a good finish? I've never done this much analysis on a game before, but fucking hell. Okay, it's just alright, fair enough. I mean, it's just sometimes this game, it's unbelievable. 56 to 44 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 10, 4.1 expected goals to 2.6. Maybe Liverpool deserved it based on the stats, but based on that. Man of the match for us goes to Dalot, who was fantastic today, to be honest, until that equaliser, which realistically you couldn't do much for. And it kind of lets him down a little bit, but it's not even his fault. So, first, yeah, Leeds was a poor touch, kind of. I was lost on how he scored with Jota there, went through his entire fucking leg. Oh, that should be Jota's goal. Jota should be claiming that. Assist and an 8.5 from Diogo Dalot. Marcus Rashford, goal, and a 7.9. Clean sheet from De Gea. Should have been, maybe. But it's still a good game from him. Saves were good. For the first one, he can't really do much because the goal has gone through another player's leg. It really shouldn't have got to that situation in the first place. The second one, he couldn't really react to, even though it shouldn't have come about in the first place, because it should have been cleared when I pressed the clear button, but the way that it just bounces straight to them, you know. I'm going to complain about it, but I'm not going to get mad about it because I don't have the energy. A goal from as well from Tammy Abraham, and a 7.6. Have I not done this I did this in match rating order, and it's all over the place. Huh? Am I missing? Right, am I missing something here? I'm not a mathematician, But am I missing something a little bit here? Some of the ratings. They don't even do the ratings right. Whatever. Another goal from Abraham and the assist from Bruno. As for Liverpool, 8.7 and a goal from Salah. Jota, sorry. Jota got the goal. Trent, actually, one of the players that I think really did well for Liverpool there. Fair play to him. So, fair play, Trent. And Luis Diaz with the other one that you got scripted, 7.7. I just realised I'm not going to summary, but there you go. Here's all the stats you need to know. And Alisson, goalkeeping stats, 4 shots, 2 saves, 2 conceded. I want to be mad, but I just don't have the ability to be with this game because it just it's fine, whatever. Anyway, on to the next smile. Looked like you're going to see the game out for a win, but Liverpool found the equaliser at the end. Yeah, they did. I wonder why. Oh, we're taking the chin though. It's the way it goes sometimes in football. Sometimes the ball goes fully through a person's leg. Sometimes the ball just goes straight to them when I'm trying to clear it. I mean, they made the chances to probably get the draw, which is fine. And if I'm being really honest, I'm fine with the draw. It's not the draw that's the issue. 2-2 I would have absolutely taken. Because at the start we'll probably draw, I'll take a point. 2-2 is fine. It's the way that it's happened. If they'd scored good goals that made sense, yeah. Or if they'd even scored goals that made sense, then fine. If they'd scored similar to goals that I'd scored, that's absolutely okay. I'm not even mad at that. 2-2's fine. The result isn't the issue, it's the way that the goals have gone in. And it's a thing that happens every episode. So I should be used to it at this point, but I shouldn't have to be used to it. The game should just work. Vito D'Amico come back. We could get the England job. Do we go for it? I mean, do we accept the England job if it comes in? I probably will, to be honest. Preston have accepted the deal to take your Yates in January. That's absolutely fine. Man, each episode is more ridiculous than the last. How am I meant to get top 4 if shit like that's happening, genuinely? Mate, it's going to be shit like that costs me it. Sancho's hits potential of 87, which I guess makes sense considering the way he's fallen a little bit in real life. We'll put him on wide playmaker, so his passing stats will still slowly go up. But I'm wondering if we make the move to Cam, will you be able to get a bigger potential for him? Can he still switch to Cam? Right, now it takes 64 weeks. I maybe should have done it earlier, but I can still put him there. He won't cry about it. In fact, we're going to probably... No, we're not going to try that because I said Fred and Shabalala for this next game, didn't I? Well, never mind. We won't be trying that. We'll sim up to the Europa League then. Before we do, we've got a VTech loan offer. He will go to Venezia in January. I do like the look of this lad as well, but it's just we've got better goalkeepers. I don't think he'll ever actually make it to the first team, but he doesn't look too bad. Yeah, could all loan offers come in now? Cheers, yeah, cheers. Maybe I should just put these on season-long ones, but I hate doing January to January loans. For some reason, I'm really picky when it comes to that kind of loan. If it doesn't go through till January, then I'll only do a short loan. Right, Trabzonspor up next, and then what have we got next episode? In fact, we'll wait till after this game. I'm going to just save quickly, though. I've clicked the wrong button. Save. And there we go. Remember, you've got Shabalala and Fred promised to play this game. Yeah, I never said if they'd start, though. They're going on the bench. I'm joking. I will start them. Because it is only the Europa League. I'm not really too fussed against some of these Europa League teams. They're quite easy. We should sail for this group. Keyword is should. So, before we go in, of course, pre-match press conference. I always do 2-year loans to 69 or lower rated players so I don't have to try to get the ball loans again next season. It makes more sense, but I hate doing like January to January, and I don't know why. I'm just weird like that. It's just a weird thing I've got. I prefer having them come back in the summer and then going again, kind of thing. But it doesn't make any sense really too much. I mean, could win the Europa League this season. There's no Sparta Prague. There is Slavia Prague. Just keep an eye on them. But there's no Sparta Prague this time, so we'll see. But I hope so. I really hope so. I hope either route we take, whether it's top 4 or Europa League this season, hopefully we don't have to wait yet another season and we can actually get Champions League at the very least. I'm not saying we'll win the Champions League at the first attempt, but I'd like to have Champions League football to try it. We definitely look, stronger, but I'm going to be rotated a bit, so never be sure, especially with this game the way it's going. They'll probably get a goal through someone's leg. Right, so final game of today. That's a beautiful picture of Diaz scoring the equaliser, by the way. Oh, the cameraman's getting fired for that. Manchester United were denied by Diaz's dramatic late equaliser, saw Liverpool snatch a 2-2 draw that they deserve, but not in the way they got it. What's the future for Fernandes? I was hoping it would be a loan, but I had a little voice crack there. But it hasn't happened. He's now gone up to left mid. Do I try him in this game, actually? See what he's capable of. Real Madrid... sorry, pardon? Right, Premier League Player of the Month. We don't have any nominees. I'm not entirely sure how, because Tammy Abraham has been scoring for fun. But Sterling, Morata, Havertz and Foden all up for it, and it's Morata that gets it. So we'll get into this game. We'll move the lineup about a bit. Trabzonspor versus Manchester United. They've actually got a couple of good players, you know. I mean, we know Bartra. Although I wouldn't say maybe he's good, but we know Bartra. Douglas Luiz, Hamšík as well, Vizca, Trezeguet, and Gomez. They've got a few players unrecognised. Maybe we shouldn't go all the way rotated. There's got a little rest. I want to see what Lafont's capable of again. Shaw could come in. He's not in the game in a while. I mean, Wan-Bissaka could come in too. Shabalala, I did say would start. We're doing the one striker, obviously, so we can have Shabalala and Fred. But keeping Eriksen around, I actually need to use Eriksen a bit more. Šeško will get the run out up top. If Malangu had been here, it would have been him. I want to start Ahmad. I haven't been able to yet. We're going to do that. And I think I'm going to try... Where is he? Fernandes. I'm going to try him off the left. Yeah, he's not left winger, technically, but we'll give it a go. This is a bit risky. We might actually fuck it up a little. We may actually cost ourselves a couple of points here, but we should be fine. Makoko on the bench as well. We're going to give some of the big names some rest. Anything else we need to do? McTominay hasn't had a start yet. So we'll give him a start too. Martinez rests for Bella Kotchap. And Varane rests for Lindelof. It's a very rotated team. I think everyone's rotated. I think there's no players in this starting 11 that started in the last starting 11, which just shows how deep and good our squad is. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be how we go for this one. Lafont in goal, Shaw and Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks, Bella Kotchap and Lindelof as the centre-backs, McTominay CDM, Fred centre-mid, Shabalala play Cam. I can't believe I'm doing this again. We've got McFred and Shabalala in the midfield. Have fun, Trabzonspor. Run riot on us, mate. Fernandes off the left, Diallo off the right, and Šeško up top. It's a fully rotated team, but I'm really looking forward to giving them a try, some of these players. Bella Kotchap will get his first actual start as well. So we'll see how it goes. From watching your Walking Dead videos, I got recommended videos on the game and got spawned something massive that happens. Won't say what in case trolls or anyone else watching hasn't seen it. Going to be bloody devastated when you get to that point. I think Reese does know what happens, but don't put it in the chat just in case there's people here who don't know, and they are waiting for the next Walking Dead, which will probably be Sunday, the finale now, instead of Friday, which I had initially planned, technically tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Vengeance Day predictions. Should be fun to do. I'm looking forward to doing them. But anyway, without further ado, we'll get into it. Final game of today. We kick off our Europa League campaign. I'm personally excited. We should have won it last year, but we're going to win it this year. I'm personally excited for this chapter of the Manchester United Europa League campaign this season to start. I went for Kai's first and second playthrough. I completed the game myself too. Yeah, Reece is a Walking Dead veteran, but no spoilies, please. For anyone who hasn't. I mean, if you don't know at this point, then have you been living under a rock? But at the same time, don't, just in case. I didn't realise Diallo was number 44. I would like him to maybe number 14. But it's alright, we'll go with 44 now. He's got it and he'll flaunt it.
Number 23, Luke Shaw. Number 39, Scott McTominay. Number 17,
Take a good drink of water and then we'll get underway. What's going to give in this first game against Trabzonspor? If I'm being realistic, I'm expecting 18 points here. All 6 wins for us. But the game is about as realistic as my ass. So, if I'll be a 4-0 win for Trabzonspor, so we'll enjoy it. They do have a half-decent team, to be fair. I'm not going to shit-talk the team at all. They've got some half-decent players there. Some past the prime, like Hamsik, I would say. Can't wait to score a screamer past me. But I got Douglas Luiz. Fuck, I can't believe they managed to get him. We'll take a look at all the biggest transfer dealings and wheelings and dealings and wheelings after this. After this match, and then we'll end off the episode. So it probably will clear 3 hours, this one. It's a bit of a long one because of all transfer stuff being sorted out. Fred to Ahmad. Ahmad's one I'm really looking forward to using, man. Ahmad. Try to cross it in early. Can't seem to get the bounce of the ball there. Did I start Shesko? I wish I started Bakoko, actually. Haven't seen him since he scored against Leeds? Question mark. Whoever he scored against. We haven't seen him since. McTominay. It was Palace, I think. Shesko go to Shabalala. Oh, tried it. Tried it. So Reece will know these well from his player career that he's doing in the Turkish league just now. Trabzonspor, one of the top teams in Turkey. Won the league in this career mode last season. As we saw from the... well, if you didn't watch it, then you didn't see. But as you saw, you did watch it from all the covering of all the leagues. We get it just about away. And Trabzonspor aren't fucking around. We want to cause a shock here. I was trying to get for it to Shesko. It didn't happen. We are heavily rotated, so I'm going to put part of it down to that if we do end up messing up a little bit here. Good tackle from Luke Shaw. As real as your ass. Kind of a fake ass. No comment, mate. No comment. Corner Trabzonspor. Douglas Luiz lining it up. This would have been a Garnacho game had I still had him about, but I managed to loan him out, thankfully. I'm so glad I did. Chabala's trying to get away down the left there. He gets into Fred instead. Shesko out to Alvaro Fernandez. Back into Fred. And it's Fred again. Okay, right. That's not the greatest. It's not the greatest of shots, is it? But then again, it is Fred, so not expecting brilliance. Gaziantep on top. Well, in this career mode, they finished third from bottom. Good interception, Wan-Bissaka. Fall for something, I'm not entirely sure what, but it's been played on, so it must have been against us. Ahmad. Oh, tries to lay it off to Wan-Bissaka. Tried to do it so sneakily that even Wan-Bissaka didn't notice. Interesting. The one thing I like from Fred is his work rate. He never gives up. Ahmad, good tackle. Ahmad's going on smoke here. Tried to headbutt the man. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, good little nick there. Chesko. Oh, Shabalala. Oh, man, one day he'll score again. It's not just yet. It's a good effort, though. Chesko, unselfish. Giving it to Shabalala. It's a good save from the Trabzonspor goalkeeper. Could have been 1-0 for Jabu. Shabalala. Not yet. McTominay. Ball in. Lindelof can't win it. Diallo can though. It's going to not come down to Fred. Diallo's putting in the work, I can't lie. Wan-Bissaka to Shabalala. Ahmad. Shabalala again. Fred. Fred again! Oh, it's blocked. Lindelof can't get the interception in. And now Trabzonspor on the move. This time he will get the interception in, however. We'll get it away, hopefully. Wan-Bissaka, Diallo. It's been really fun to use these early minutes. Chesko's there. Chesko's through. Chesko's made it 1-0. I've got to give all the credit in the world to Ahmad, man. He's so good. It's 1-0 and it's Benjamin Sesko who hopefully will have a breakout season this season. It's his first start, I believe, and he's bagged. So it's not a bad start at all. Number 30 bagging for Manchester United, and it is 1-0. Diallo has to be a bigger part of the team. What a baller in my days. I know, but again, it's the problem. We've got good players there already. Anthony, who is just fucking king of that position at the moment, and then Elanga, who arguably, maybe not as good, but causes as much fucking trouble on that side. So Diallo, it's hard to try and rotate in Diallo. Maybe just have to swap Diallo and Elanga equally, maybe. But fucking Alvaro as well off the left hasn't done much, but gets the ball back there. I don't know if he'll get as much time. I'm hoping his loan comes through, or gets a loan through in January, to be honest with you. Fernandes, I was thinking of using Kvaratskhelia for this one, but Fernandes was there and I thought, why not? Sesko to Fred. Oh, back to Sesko. Oh no. Good save, Tepe. We just got too much talent. It's annoying how good we are, and yet how we don't get results. Sure, starting to think it might just be me that's a problem. Sesko, Shabalala. Come on! Oh, right. This goalkeeper's getting a punch. Diallo back to Rangers. Never. Diallo's never going from his club again. Fred. Ball in. Diallo. Oh, it's a good save. Fred to Fernandes. Shabalala. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Can we get the ball back? We do for Fred. McTominay. Jabu. You hear the commentator was faintly saying something. Try to get it back to Shabalala from Sesko there. I was trying to get Shabalala a goal. A B would have been the right move anyway, but they've read it well. Oh, we're out of position. Oh my god. Maxi Gomez did all the hard work and then hit the shot about as powerfully as I would in real life. Fred to McTominay. Shabalala. Spots Fernandes. It was meant to just go a simple pass to the left back, but that works too. The vision on Shabalala is not too bad, is it? Sesko. Fernandes. Oh, can't knock the ball through. One more. Shabalala, good interception for Sesko. Nearly. Good interception there by the Trabzonspor defence. Vitor Hugo on that one. Wan-Bissaka, fantastic tackle. Don't get to keep the ball though. Why would I? I've only made a good tackle. Don't be silly. Can't risk giving too much now. Ball in. Lafont initially drops but holds on. And that should be it for the break. Unless we can get one more move going. Fernandes. Nope, we can't. Well, that's going to be it unless the ref is... Oh, the ref is going to give them an attack. Okay, cool. 1-0 at the break. BRB, no problem. Someone shot at keeper in half. Yeah, Shabalala's been denied 2 very good goals because his goalkeeper has decided to have a good day. Very upsetting, very offensive. Benjamin Šeško, the only player to separate the sides. I think Makoko will move on in the second half at some point. But it is a good start from us. Take a look around the ground. Those are your results. How many are there? I've not read them all out. No, well, actually, it's not too many because the other ones play later. Braga draw 1-1 with Helsinki at the moment. Newcastle are drawing 1-1 with Club Brugge. Celtic drawing 0-0 with Apoel. Ajax losing 1-0 to Lyon. Michelin leading Varsal 2-1. And that's the game we should be watching because those are the other 2 teams in our group. Slavia Prague drawing 1-1 with Basel. And Milan drawing 1-1 with AZ Alkmaar. The rest of the teams to play later. Take a look at stats at half-time as well. 52-48 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 1, and 1 point unexpected goals to 0.3. And if you're saying we don't deserve it, you're absolutely mistaken because we fully do. Second half underway. Let's just try and get a second to see this one out. Trabzonspor have really offered not much at all. Let's try and keep them quiet. Shaw wins it back to Fernandez. Now Šeško is in space here. Oh, yeah, I saw the run. It just didn't go through. McTominay does get the ball kind of a little bit. Ends up coming to Fred, who gives it to Shabalala. Tried to knock it through to Fernandez, but outstrengthed. That's going to be confusing as well. There's 2 Fernandezes. Fernandez with a Z and Fernandez with an S. Fred to Diallo. Back inside to Fred, not quite. You can just see how creative Diallo could be. That's mad. I was thinking of giving him another loan, but I've given it to Palestri instead because we're going to have to eventually make a choice between those 2 who we're going to keep on. Fred out to Ahmad. Ahmad to Fred. Fred, oh, tried to get through that gap to Shabalala. I saw the run being made. See, he makes good runs, I just can't seem to find him. And then when I do find him, he can't seem to finish. Bella Kotchap, good cover. We get it away. Wan-Bissaka. Ahmad. Try to hold it up. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Šeško. Could be through here. Oh, it was meant for Shaba. Why didn't he go to Shabalala? Why did he look onto Wan-Bissaka? Oh, Wan-Bissaka, why are you committing that much anyway, you knob? Let him have his moment. Tommy's just floored that bloke there, I'm not going to lie. Good interception again by Bella Kotchap. You know what? Might have been a very good signing, Bella Kotchap there. Got good potential as well. I believe it's 83 potential. Šeško. Shabalala, come on, la. Oh, move!
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please remain seated?
I've yelled at a defender to move so my 53 rated player can get a goal. Where's his career mode? Oh, good save, Lafont. They got a chance there a little bit. We're going to bring on Makoko now. We'll see what he can do in this environment. I just yelled at an AI so my shit player can get a goal. Bakasetas coming off for Bardi. Oh, they've got Bardi now. Did they always have Bardi? I swear it was somewhere else. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they end up moving the transfer window. I don't really know. I've lost not interest, but lost track. I think at this point I have to keep fucking Makoko's 69, don't I? Paltra at this point. Alvaro Fernandez doing well. Clear offside or a foul. Either way, we do have the ball back. And the thing is, we should win this, but I'm still a bit concerned because it's only a goal difference. Tell the manager to instruct the players to dive so we can give Shabalala a penalty. I don't want to call him Pabalala though, do I? We don't need a pen merchant. We need Shabalala to score from open play. And also, whoever wins the penalty would take it, so that doesn't 100% work. Alvaro into Shabalala. just knock the ball through to Makoko when I press the A button. I'm not blaming you, Shabalala. I'm blaming the game. McTominay, Fred, Makoko, Shabalala. Oh, I tried to switch to Makoko, wouldn't let me. Fred again. Oh. United fans calling for a penalty, but we know full well it isn't one. Good tackle, Bella Kotchap again. My man's been on the grind today in defence. Bella Kotchap, maybe more starts for him coming soon. He's gonna play this well. There again, but obviously that pass was to nobody from Trabzonspor. Lindelof gets it to Fred. Out to Diallo. Makoko. Shabalala. Oh, for fuck! Out of in the post with bloody Fernandez as well. Why is it taking 3 days to take the shots? Gets out by Luke Shaw. Trabzonspor, like we said, not really threatened today. Makoko. Shabalala. Please, lad! Oh! Can this keeper just go away? Oh, mate. McTominay's going to pick up a loose ball. Bruno, or not Bruno, the other Fernandez. Shabba! Right, no, I can't. Right, there's only so much I can defend this player. If I get it on target and the keeper saves it, I will yell. But if he shoots it like that, I can't defend it all the time, lads. I can't defend it all the time. Bruno Perez coming on. If Trabzonspor get an equaliser, it's purely because I'm trying to get bloody Shabalala a goal. My man's had 7 shots. Makoko, good tackle. Wins the ball. Shabalala. Oh, move out the fucking way! How can you be a handball from the goalkeeper? Oh man, De Gea on the bench. I don't know why De Gea's even on the bench, to be honest. I'm not going to bring him on unless Lafont has a stinker, which, to be honest, Lafont can't have a stinker if they don't have chances. Shabalala. He danced through. Give me a second, let me prepare myself. Alright, we'll try something again in a second. Bella Kotchap. Fred. McTominay. Diallo. Alright, that was for Shabalala anyway, but why has Makoko moved away from it if it could have gone to him? Bella Kotchap, 6'3", what when the header refuses. Fair enough, right? Understandable. Have a nice day. This has been stress. It's not even been stress because they've been good. It's stress because Shabalala couldn't shoot a barn door with a banjo. Shabalala to Fred. Mambasaka. I need to thank Trabzonspor for being just absolute dog shit, man, because if it hadn't been for Trabzonspor being absolute dog shit, I wouldn't have been able to get away with all this stuff I'm trying. Diallo's been tackled. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, we actually genuinely could be in the mud here a little bit. Good save, Lafont. He's offside. I didn't even worry. I knew he was just going to bag it, but he's offside, so there's no worries there. The way he was positioned. What is the ref stand? Sorry, what is the linesman standing on? Was the linesman standing on something there? Is there a way to change the camera so I can take a look at the linesman? I swear the linesman was just standing on something. I may just be tripping. I'm probably just tripping. It looked like he was standing on something. I don't know why I'm taking so much in-depth looking at that. We just need to get this game done. Because I want to get this episode done. I'm quite tired. Tired of trying to get Shabalala a goal and just tired in general. Lack of sleep. Lafont. Not yet though, because there's going to be one more change from Trabzonspor. Trezeguet. For Bozok. Don't know who either of them are. Well, I know. If it's a Trezeguet that played for Villa, then I know Trezeguet. I don't know Bozok. Alvaro. He's absolutely exhausted, by the way, in case you're wondering. Even if you're not wondering. Makoko. Shabalala, please. You know what? That counts. That's a goal. That's Shabalala's goal. I don't care what the game says. That's Shabalala's goal. Have that, you fucking Turkish pricks. Have that. Welcome to welcome to the stream, Jack. I'm kind of in my emotions at the moment. Yeah, I play on world class with sliders, but I'm giving the sliders in favour of the opposition. That counts as a Shabalala goal. I don't give a shit, man. We've got the Shabalala limbs, so it's a Shabalala goal. That absolutely counts. 3 clear penalties not given. Multiple handballs on the keeper. It'll go down as a Bartra own goal, but we all know. A 2-0 win over Trabzonspor to kick off the Europa League campaign. Goals from the tape, close enough. You squint close enough. Shabalala gets that goal. What a game. It's a fantastic game. Trabzonspor never looked like they were coming into it. We had control, and we eventually get the second goal that we were pushing for. Not quite the way I wanted, but we're counting it. This career mode was meant to be realistic, and it's just gone to a fucking meme. Like a complete meme. My God. Right, well, goals from Šeško, and right, we can review the tape here. Is this Shabalala's goal? I'd argue yes. I didn't see it hit off anyone there. So, goals from Šeško and Shabalala. Alright, okay. 56 to 44 times possession, 18 shots to 3, 6.3 expected goals to 1.1, and a victory for us. Very much so, a very good victory, especially with the way that we pushed and pushed and pushed with Shabalala. How? Right. Hold on a second. Now, I'm not a professional, but man who's involved in the game that much, getting the lowest rating, the game can fuck off, quite frankly. But also, realistically, I've got to give all the credit in the world to this man as well. I know I'm mad at some of the ratings, but we've got to praise Alvaro Fernandez off the left as well. Fantastic game for him today. Creative, enjoyable to play with, and we need him to keep going the way he's going. The left mid position for him has been perfect. And as much as I would like a loan for him, I'd also like to keep him around as well. I don't know what we're going to do with him yet. Bella Kotchap as well. Class at the back. 8 rating for the boy, Bella Kotchap. And I can't say enough things about him. This man as well, Ahmad. Class as well. 7.8 and an assist from him. Benjamin Šeško with the other goal as well, 7.6. And if you're wondering why we won 2-0 but only have 1 goal, I'll show you in a second. Man of the match for them was Tepe. Could have been a lot more if it hadn't been for him. 6 shots in his goal, 5 saves, 1 conceded. 63 rated goalkeeper. Fair enough, I guess. I don't know how they've got Douglas Luiz. I'm kind of looking for their ratings here as well. Bartra, there's something about him here. He was doing well. He did actually quite a good game until the own goal that he put in at the end. That is the way it is, unfortunately, sometimes. But he did help us even more. And then, where's their goalkeeper? Oh, we already looked at their goalkeeper, didn't we? What was our goalkeeper, actually? I think he needed to make a save today. Dean Henderson, where are you? It's Albin Lafont. I keep thinking Dean Henderson because he's the usual one. 3 shots on goal, 3 saves. Fair play, Lafont. Solid. Let's read the chat here a bit. I'm not caught up with the chat. Sorry, I was reading the ratings as we got the post-match interview. He does a career mode. It's all uploaded on YouTube. Check it out. Also does WWE predictions, Walking Dead walkthroughs, so much more. Yeah, I will stream most days. Sometimes I'll take a break. Career mode is every other day. Career mode's once every 2 days. Yeah, 53 overall, but he's the meme of the team. He's a fan favorite now, so I can't drop him really. Think he had the psychological edge over Transport. Quite a bit of difference. Doing an NXT prediction stream tomorrow. Follow and turn notifications. It'll be fun. Yeah, NXT Vengeance Day. If you're interested in WWE at all, I will be doing predictions for that. It should be a great time as well. Shabalala scored 90th minute winner. Well, we're saying that. Yeah, there might have been a bit of technicality to it, but we're saying that Shabalala got it. We've just started the second season. Yes, this is episode 2 of season 2. Season 1 we don't talk about too much. But Tepe was, I mean, it was good, yeah. But I mean, we always had it. I think if I didn't try to force a goal with Shabalala as much as I did, then it wouldn't have mattered. Or it would have been more, I should say. It wouldn't have mattered what Tepe would have done. I followed. I look forward to more career mode. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. And honestly, this it's just a mess of it's just a mess of a channel, quite frankly. But hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you enjoy all the videos. And yeah, it should be fun. Now, this is one I was just talking about this, and I think we need to make a decision as a chat here. Do we loan out Fernandez or do we keep him around after that performance? 2-year loan offer from Aston Villa, but I kind of want to keep him around, you know. So you didn't have to put it like that, alright? I tried my hardest. There's no need for that. Do we maybe a short-term loan, because then we get to keep him till January at least, and then we short-term him till the end of the season. But I don't think this needs a long-term loan for Fernandez. I'll take a look. Cheers, and not so serious take on career, but it's nice to see. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to keep it realistic to an extent, but sometimes we're just kind of fucking around as well. This will be Handel Maybury. I mean, the move ain't gonna happen till January. So I don't know why they're doing the cutscene just now, but that's Maybury on his way out to question mark because I forgot where I loaned him. Feyenoord, that'll go for in January, and we'll see what he's like at the end of the season. Loan Fernandez, yeah, we'll give him a loan till the end of the season. Arthur Parkin is also gonna get his loan and go through in January. He's out to Troyes in France. Owen Yates, his move will go through at Preston in January as well. And then finally, we've accepted the loan deal for Fernandez. We've got a couple of inboxes here. It just tells about the loans. And then we've got Billy Bishop changing position in the youth academy from left mid to attacking mid, I believe. How does he work with that? Still 57, but we've got so many wingers. I'm going to try and mould this guy into an attacking midfielder, whether he likes it or not. So we've got that for that. And then you come in at a bad time, Jack, because we're just about to end the episode. But I will be streaming this again on Saturday. So that'll be a thing that will be here as well. Venezia have accepted the short-term loan deal for Radek Vitek, and he'll go to player chat. Aaron Wan-Bissaka wants to get against Wolves. I'll think about it. I may not remember by next episode, but I'll think about it. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You just come in at the end. But it will all go up on YouTube, so you can always watch it back. And like I said, every other day we'll do some career mode. Should be fun. It has been fun so far, and hopefully it'll continue to be. Can't speak. You went for Europa League review. Manchester United versus Trabzonspor. I'll speak eventually. United have triumphed in their latest tie in this year's Europa League. An intense match in which the favourites always looked stronger of the two teams. They pulled off a 2-0 victory over Trabzonspor, who, having done so well to make it this far in the competition, looked understandably distraught after a final whistle. I mean, we're only in the group stage. Šeško bags his first of the season to give us a lead, and then, of course, Shabalala / Mark Bartra own goal got the second. Manchester United can count on Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham is absolutely flying just now. Even by his admission, he's exceeding expectations. The fans, for sure, will be hoping he can stay in this red-hot run he's been on. Also, they could have got a picture of Tammy Abraham for that, right? Just an idea. So a little update on the standings at the end of episode 2, season 2. League is a bit ropey already. Chelsea have buggered off, and I don't know if they'll be caught up with, to be honest. 15 points already. They're 8 points clear of us. They have played another game. If we win, we'll get to 10 points, and we'll be ahead of Arsenal. 2 wins, a draw, and a loss. It's been a bit shaky in the defensive areas. Scoring's been okay though. We'll try and fix up in defence. Lafont had a great game against Trabzonspor for what little he had to do, and De Gea's been making saves. It's just sometimes the goals happen anyway. In the Europa League, then after the first game, I think we'll top the group, won't we? Yeah, a 3-3 draw. I want to be at that game. 3-3 draw between Varsal and Midtjylland. I mean, we go top. Trabzonspor go bottom. What's that picture? Tammy looks a bit pale. Yeah, Tammy looks a bit different, doesn't he? Alright, so we'll take a look at the stats, top scorers, etc. We'll take a look at the biggest transfers of the window as well, and then we'll end it off there. Player stats so far: Lautaro Martinez at Chelsea has 5 and 5. Foden has 5 and 5, and then we've got Muniz has 5 and 4. Gabriel Jesus 4 and 5. Abraham 4 and 3, by the way, and Rashford 3 and 4. Strikers are firing this year. We've got anyone else in here? Not just yet. Assists go to Fred. Fred is joint top assister, crying already. Fernandez with 2 assists as well. Rashford with 2 assists, and then the clean sheets we don't have any yet, unfortunately. Loved that stream. You're welcome for that Fred Masterclass, by the way. Have a wonderful day, mate. You too, Jack and Controls. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your days as well. Any idea when FIFA updates with latest transfers? I think it already has, but I started this career mode before the January transfer window, so it hasn't updated in this particular career mode. But I think it already has updated the new players, if I remember correctly. But it might be next week, once they've got all the deadline day for... Not 100% as well. So the biggest transfers of the window then. A couple to Barcelona. I don't know where they're getting all this money from. But the biggest one was, well, joint biggest, was Tomori from Milan to Spurs, and then Wirtz from Leverkusen to Barcelona. Jesus Christ, does he look like a fucking insane prospect. We're never going to get him. He's going to cost way too much. I told you he'd be over Casemiro. Oh, my God. We'll take a look at the squad hub as well and see how individual players are doing. I don't want to drag this out too long because you guys have days to get on with, and so do I. But I'm going to just take a look at the biggest transfers here. Alphonso Davies to Barcelona for 87.6 million. We'll read down to 50 because there will be some big moves here, and then we'll just scroll through the rest. Lukaku from Chelsea to Inter. It's almost as if it's just like... It's fate at this point. Inter have way overpaid though. 86.4 million for Lukaku. Dominic Szoboszlai has gone to Atletico Madrid from Leipzig, a man we were potentially thinking of down the line. Patrick Schick goes from Leverkusen to Aston Villa for 70.3 million. Where they've got the money from, I have no idea, but he's made the move. N'Golo Kante to Sevilla. You might be questioning what, and yeah, rightfully so. I'm confused too. He's gone from Chelsea to Sevilla for 64.3 million. Pino, who's a good little talent, I believe, has, well, I hope so anyway, because Newcastle paid 62.4 million for him from Villarreal. Josko Gvardiol's gone from Leipzig to West Ham for 60 million. Cunha has gone from Marseille, or from Atletico to Marseille, 56.3 million. I don't want to read every single one, so we'll just scroll through and see if there's any out of the ordinary transfers. Zubimendi's moved, Danjuma, Moise Kean, Tomiyasu's gone to Leicester. Now, why has he done that? Maybe he's been moved out the Arsenal team. Do like robbery for Lukaku. Yeah, that's a definite overpayment. Malin to Madrid, Dahoud to Mönchengladbach. This is the one that's maybe not, it doesn't make sense either. Javi to Roma. Interesting. Any other interesting ones? Andre Silva to Newcastle. Bloody hell, was he not in... He was a oh no, he was a nightmare for Leipzig last year when we were in the Europa League. When we faced Leipzig in the Europa League, I think it was quarter-final. I think Andre Silva scored every goal that Leipzig scored past us, so that's not good. Ben White off to Madrid. What? Okay, we'll keep going down. Kovacic to PSG. Nkapi to West Ham. Not a bad signing. Some good signings down here. Oh, Lukeba had just moved. Fair enough then. That's not too bad. I was thinking of signing him for us, but he had literally just moved the day before. Actually, like literally the day before. Maybe a few days before. Who's top scorer in your leg? Yeah. Fucking Andre Silva. If we come against Newcastle, we could be in trouble again. Mark Guehi has gone to Montpellier. He'll be playing with Brandon Williams this season. 1-5 to the Premier League. Buendia off to Leverkusen. I don't think there's going to be much else. It's a big deal. Neto to Leipzig, maybe. But that's about it, really. So we'll take a look at the squad hub then. See the top scorers, etc. are so far in the early games this season. So most appearances, I mean, there's going to be quite a few on 5. Martinez, Malacia, Casemiro, Anthony, Sancho, and Rashford have played the most games so far. Top scorer is Tammy Abraham with 5 and 4. Rashford's got 4 and 5. Both very good so far this season. That's what I like to see. Anthony, a bit of a slow start compared to last year, but I think he'll kick on. Kvaratskhelia doing well as well with a goal. Šeško with a goal, Fred with a goal, and Makoko with a goal. And assists, Bruno Fernandes takes the crown for assists. Dalot with 2, Rashford with 2, Fred with 2. Dalot with 2 from right backs, already pretty sick as well. Anthony with 1, Tammy Abraham with 1, Sancho with 1. Kvaratskhelia with 1. Diallo as well. Diallo's going to be a fun little player to use. Have Gaziantep sign me for the 15 million? Let me check. Ferguson. I don't see you here. Maybe they released you, or maybe you retired. Fred and Anthony tied on goals, and he has more assists. Fred's clear of Anthony right now. I was hoping you would notice. Right, so next episode, ladies and gents, and anyone in between who's watching, we've got Wolves to kick off at home in the Premier League, and then we will kick off our Carabao Cup campaign against Sheffield United. I would sim these usually, but I kind of want to give Shabalala in that game time and maybe goals and some of the youth a bit more rotation. And in the next episode, we'll probably get quite a few rotational games for some of the players, because we've got the Carabao Cup against Sheffield United at home. Then we've got Chelsea, who we couldn't defeat in the league last year at Old Trafford. Hopefully, fortunes change there, but they've had a hell of a start to the season, top of the league at the moment. And then we'll finish next episode by going to Poland to face off against Legia Warsaw. And I'm sure we'll have a couple of rotational players. Shabalala will probably feature. Ahmad, maybe Fernandez as well. The other Fernandez, not the Bruno. The Alvaro. So it's just going to be a matter of picking out what we want to do, really. Wolves will probably go more or less a full team. Where are Wolves in the league? 15th. Who's in the relegation zone then after the first 5 games? Norwich, Everton, and Crystal Palace. Probably kind of what you'd expect, isn't it? And yeah, Chelsea, 105 so far. They're not going to be very stoppable unless we can stop them. Other undefeated teams include Newcastle, Man City, and West Ham at the moment. So not too shabby there. But we want to go for that top 4 spot this year, and we will see what we can do. I'm mad in for the Sheffield game, absolutely. A madman. He is a madman off that wing, ladies and gentlemen, but we will see that next episode. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I will see you very, very soon. Well, tomorrow it'll be NXT Vengeance Day predictions. Saturday will be the next episode of this career mode, and then Sunday we'll probably, hopefully, if I'm not hungover, finish off The Walking Dead first season. And I'm just looking at the manager rating before I head off here, by the way. How have we got such a good manager rating? 95? Mate, oh, we're so good at managing this club. Absolutely brilliant. That's probably because we've reduced the player wages by, like, a ridiculous amount, and we can still reduce them further, but I'm not going to do that just yet. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that'll be it. I'm not going to stick around any longer. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll see you next time.